Okay, hello. I'm going to show you guys can see in just a second. First of all, thank you for joining in the first place. I'll be commanding this shit show. Our call will be used because, well, generally, I hope everyone has a good time and thank you lately for watching me in general. Hell, we just very pop in any. Hi.
Hello. So the bits you're supposed to protect are on the blue ambush markers.
Okay, this red line is where the line was for the hedgehogs? Because that one isn't marked
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah, the red line. I mean, no, the hedgehogs are a bit behind the red line, like around, like, well, like this, basically.
Yeah, I thought they were like here.
Furrow, like around, yeah, like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like this.
So they follow this road. That's what I get to
Yeah,
understand
yeah,
from you.
they follow this road. Yeah.
That
Then they
will
go
be
like this.
easy for me to understand and it's easy to work around it. Okay, thank you. That's all I needed to know. Kind of want to wait for Buddha. Till then, I'm just.
I just hope everybody's frames don't die the instant we
Yeah.
approach the hedgehogs.
Yeah. Oh,
I enabled every fucking FPS saving measure I could.
let's hope.
Yes, let's
I
hope.
will ask squad leads if they have problems to let it be known immediately. Other than that, I've not done this before, but is it wise to have all on one channel or just keep 41 and 42?
I mean, depends. You don't have like a lot of people, so you should be fine with 41. But like,
Yeah.
it's your choice.
At the same time, I'm thinking if I use both, I can have the pilots listening on 42 because they would mostly be supporting 42 as they only have one tank.
Yeah. I mean, oh, interesting. Well, apparently there's only 3 people in 1-1, by the way.
Wait, what?
It's Hirschivala and Ace.
Where did the rest go?
I just said fuck it, we're not joining, I guess.
That is fucked. That is completely fucked. Oh, fucking.
So where's the 3-minute armored platoon?
I mean, there's some of them there.
But
Strong.
us not having this infantry think we need to merge then because that's impossible having 3 infantry squads.
Yeah, no, you're just gonna have to merge 1-1 and 2-1. And
Yes.
I'll only have you defend the. Well, I mean, if you're going like this, then you can probably only do the top one, the top objectives, and then we can move to the bottom ones if you have time. We can do like Rannersdorf after the top ones.
Granersdorf?
Yeah, this thing. Yeah. This bit. So it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then maybe.
Oh my
I
god,
don't.
Hershey off.
Oh, Rannersdorf. Yeah, okay. So
Hershey off.
you mean like this? I'm just making a really
Yeah, like this.
that.
Wait, are we attacking?
Okay.
Yeah,
No, it's just
I'll just leave the bottom part.
So leave these 4.
He's
Yeah,
gonna kill
yeah,
himself.
no.
Okay.
If these we'll do
Don't
these
do
if
it,
we have
Hershey.
time. But
Oh,
like,
he's actually doing it.
Okay, then we will also probably cancel this one for now. Right?
uh,
Dodge a bullet.
Or Gapun, because that one is far away.
yeah, these four. Yeah, cancel these 4, and then this defense. So these will do only if we have time, like the bottom things.
Yeah, so we defend top and then okay, that works. I understand.
The Hochabrunn. I mean, yeah, probably. I'll just say that the friendly forces pushed in there. Fuck it.
We could always say that we just have to cover this ridge or something and then friendly forces move in and then we move further.
And friendly forces will move in from the south as well. You're just pushing through the middle.
Yeah, okay, that works. Then we just set up here to cover friendly forces and then just, yeah, okay.
It's beginning to look a lot like.
Fuck this. I don't like the snow.
Is there British berets?
No, there's not.
That's cringe. Why no SAS, man? Why no SAS?
Blame the developers. I don't know.
Your MP5 looks cringe. Please don't TP me to Brazil.
The-
I've been
the-
before.
There were like 6 people in 1-1. Where's everyone?
It just fucking vanished.
There's literally 3 people in 1-1. What do you mean?
Yeah, there were
User joined
6.
your channel.
There were 8 even at some point, so just...
I think they're just gonna merge us.
I think we will have to.
Our entire squad is our team lead, our squad lead, and our hat.
Yeah,
Yes.
We
Uh,
have more leaders than actual riflemen.
but also we lost one on 2-1. We lost our platoon doctor. It was just all last moment. They're all just gone.
What level armor do you have? Me? Yeah. I don't have ammo. Oh, same. Okay.
Not gonna lie, it's a little disappointing.
Level 2.
User joined your channel.
I don't have. We don't get armor.
Look, I even have one of the fucking gay ass shoulder caps.
Bro, I want that. Damn. So the Brits don't get armor.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys got fucking level 3, what the fuck?
We didn't get armor.
Damn.
It's not complaining. It's an observation. I'm not complaining.
What the fuck is this scope?
Yeah, as I said, it's shit.
Isn't
It's
it
like
that's
that's literally the scope they use in squad.
Isn't it the one that's like has the fucking arrow from the top?
If I were you,
Yes.
I would
that's
just
cool.
not use a scope.
There we go.
I mean, yeah, it's not bad. It's just like if you
Ah,
fucking
Barley.
I
like,
just hate
Yes.
the look of it. I can't use it. Like it's.
No.
How can I help you, Iron?
So we get
Refuse to
I
use it.
How can I help you?
By suddenly magically making 10 more infantry appear.
I got some level 10 in.
I have tanks.
I don't.
Yes, but if you could have another extra 10 people out of nowhere appear that basically left 1-1 and 2-1.
We can have the P1.
I could find you another tank probably.
No, we don't want a tank.
We need infantry because 1-1 was completely filled at some point, or at least 8 people, and it's now gone.
This kind of moments I just
Now 3. Yeah, they all just decided last moment to not show, so that's...
Wait, was that MKW?
Okay, why?
No, MKW is all here. There's 5, and I think only 1 is a maybe.
Yeah.
No, we're all here. We're all here.
It's fucking fentanyl.
Because they consider me MKW too, so we have every one of MKW. I think it was mostly one of 5th, and I think it was 1 JTK and Woods.
So you drugged the
Oh, and Bailey. Those are all we miss.
Okay, well Bailey's was a rare one anyway.
Yeah, and it was only 1. It's just that I think a lot of were 1 person. But I'm not gonna judge on anything. We just have to make do, but we have to merge infantry. Which also means we are not able to split up anymore, and we will be 1 command.
I mean we've got 3 tanks, so I can run the tanks and you can run the infantry.
Oh no, I will run both. I am the company commander because we have to, but it will be fine.
No, I know you will. I know you will. But like, we can just run we'll run the armor as one platoon.
We will probably do that.
So you're like the
Look at that.
User joined your channel.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, I will mark some things out. I'm kind of waiting for Vuda, but he isn't shown up yet.
No, Voda is not coming. Oh, when Voda is. Wait, fuck, Voda.
Yeah, Woods isn't coming.
Voda isn't coming, yeah. Yeah, but Voda is asleep, so. He'll
Fuck.
wait.
Okay, I'll be fine, but then I will need to figure. Black is joining soon, probably. I just had him in the Discord of MKW.
Yeah, he's here somewhere. I saw him before.
Oh, he's here. You two have to come by, probably. I will let you guys fight over it. Yes.
How'd you get the scope on your gun? Because I don't seem to be able to. What is the scope called?
I think it's in the gem box, and I think it's one of the. It's the 0Z24, and I think it's the gem box, and I think it's DLC. Yes.
You're going live as well, right?
Yes, I already am.
Can you send me the link?
1 second. Maybe a little bit more than 1 second, but you know what I mean.
What if they don't have the 0Z24?
And
Experience.
I think it's DLC. Yes. McDonald sending it to you in just a sec. I need to restart Discord first.
Okay.
User joined your channel.
I really need to start planning because Buddha's already late. Hope to do it together with him, but you know. Donald, there you go.
Stream viewer. Backslash.
Why is it not working? Why is it not working? Trying to send you the link, but I think YouTube is ass.
Like always.
Copy. I'm literally copying it, and I'm trying to paste it in Discord, and that's not working. Why can I not paste YouTube in Discord?
Oh, I got it.
You got it? You got my channel?
Yep.
Okay, thank you. I'm literally just pasting it, Control V and everything, it doesn't work. That's something new, with a new update or something. Great, now my task manager is crashing. Oh no.
That's not good.
Oh. You just send a wave. That's it.
Yeah, because I was looking if I can send anything at all. I'm literally not. I'm literally just sending an it doesn't work.
Wait.
Anyway, I'm gonna start planning this stuff. I'll probably have some kind of briefing in 10 to 15 minutes. I hope Buddha is there in time. He's eating currently.
Wait, what long range are we on?
We might all go on 41, but that will be decided in a moment.
Boonga, boonga, boonga. 210 short range.
Yeah, I will have 40 just for C. Probably. Check. Kind of. You know what the problem is? I actually don't even know where we are now. Wait, I saw C.
What is EPR?
Where is CZ?
Why are you not dead?
Hey CZ, where even are we now? Because I don't have a GPS.
At the airfield left. Like where we started the first off.
Airfield left. Ah, oh, fuck, now I have to search for it, damn it.
Next to Hitler.
Next to Hitler? What?
Hitler's rate.
I have no fucking clue where the fucking airfield is, okay?
on the fucking.
Oh, I see it. I see it. Oh, that is way further away than I thought.
And next to Hitler Street.
Oh my god.
They're mine! Give me them! I want them!
I am God, I will never die.
By the way, you're bleeding on your head.
I'd say.
No, that's not wise.
Ja, boy. Ich liebe Fruchtsaft. Jawohl. In it.
I like that you have
Yeah, nice camouflage here, by
Gesundheit.
the way. Very nice camouflage.
Bro, can you use Hubert, please? I just shot on the head.
Oh my god, stop shooting each other.
By the way, this is fucking.
I'm bleeding out right now.
Standard infantry.
Look, CC, I don't have body armor. That's why I'm not
No one
camouflaged.
shot.
Doesn't matter.
No one shot
Dude,
Hirschi.
it's
He got
fucking
stuck between the tank and
paper.
was doing
Yeah,
some weird
fair
shit.
enough, but somebody should villain.
Yeah, that was Hirschi.
What is the easiest way to get up there? Oh, I see.
What?
I was looking for the easiest way to get up there on a position.
I mean, I was thinking of teleporting you to Chantal.
Ja, Gestapo, ja. Auch
That would be really appreciated. Then I don't have to worry about making these turns. Okay, perfect.
Why does he get a fucking... Why does he get a beret? Falke! Why do you get a beret?
Yeah, that's not too bad.
Mm,
Sound like an armor.
teleport.
Literally.
Sure.
It doesn't matter. Look, I can shoot him in the head. It doesn't do anything.
No.
Chops some HP off his ass.
Is there a medic around here somewhere?
Yeah, sure.
Is one of you guys
Okay, okay, there's a teleporter behind you. I'll teleport your vehicles there.
Wait, where did he go?
Amazing.
CZ. Scissor.
No, I'm actually, I don't care. I'm like burying a gas man.
Hang on, Noob. Can you stand to the side real quick? I just show Azrock your drip. Pedo mustache. Spanian thing.
May
Fucking
have
done.
touched. Digga, du hast gebadet.
How come you're ginger but you have a black mustache?
CZ. CZ, will you promise me not to gas me? Please promise me you won't gas me.
A slight oversight.
Oh my god! I'm Panzerkampf!
Mine's
Wo ist die Panzerkampfwagen? Nein, nicht die Panzerkampfwagen!
Barlow.
Yes.
I am your main pilot for today. What would
Yep.
you have us do?
Well, first I hoped having 2 infantry squads, so you would be attached to mostly 2nd platoon unless we need you at 1st platoon. But as most people left in 1st, it will be all stuck together. I will brief everyone in a moment. I'm currently waiting on Ruda.
That's fine. What's the engagement rules? Are we engaging anything we see, or are we just holding off?
All enemy tanks that are moving towards us are fair game. You will basically be a glorified tank hunter anyway, so it won't be a lot of infantry. Do try to limit your fire in the cities as we're trying to take it over and not destroy, but all tanks are fair game.
That's fine. What frequency do you want us on long range?
I think if Buddha arrives here, you will just be on the normal pilot frequency, which in the top of my head is 50. Yes.
Question. We the armored group, should we go as on 50 as well so we can communicate with air as well? And
You can be mostly on. You can be mostly on 41. I think I will just try to do all on one net because you only have 1 infantry squad and the armored are also working together, so technically you only have 2 squads to command. My brain cells are gonna die too.
This is worse than MSC.
I feel my brain cells going down.
Thank you for doing that on 41.
User joined your channel.
Where is the Buddha? Buddha's not here yet. Oh, fuck.
He's loading in. He's in TeamSpeak right now.
Amazing. Oh! You speak of the devil! Hey, Buddha.
User joined your channel.
Buddha, can you hear me?
Give me a sec, yeah. Just quickly send this.
The proper height map.
I got yoinked while helping some with the mod pack. Give me a sec.
Because I don't trust the Israeli.
This is gay 2 to gay 1-1. Over.
So in first person, when you talk on radio, you get shifted, or... Yeah, that's because of the fucking T4 animation.
Okay, what's... Give me a sec.
Either disable those, or we don't need
Shit, right. Give me a sec. Where the fuck is...
41 check.
Solid check.
41 saved.
Buddha, I don't know if you noticed Orbat, but all our infantry is gone. So we are merging all the infantry, and we're also merging the tanks because of it. So it will be easier.
Yeah, right, let me just check.
Air element will stay on 50, everyone else is on 41.
Yeah, where's CZ? CZ?
Margin seems to have a problem finding the mod pack if you want to deal with that. Okay. Would be appreciated, thank you.
Love the delegation. Oh, you two in a fucking helicopter. Oh my god.
Wow, it's like MSC in here, but worse.
You two in a helicopter concerns me a lot.
What do you mean? We've always been good pilots for you.
Right, what net are you on?
50.
50, right. I'm gonna set my additional to 50 then, I think.
Yep.
Right, that's 42 and 50. Set for
Like that last thing, man, we're good pilots. We serve you well.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. It's not about you being good pilots. It's about you intentionally shooting friendlies.
We don't intentionally shoot friendlies. I've genuinely never done that.
I'm pretty sure Noob has an Albanian flag on his locker.
Yeah.
I mean,
he shoots Serbians.
See, Voda, he's definitely not going to shoot the friendly T-72 with that ATGM on his helicopter. I'm sure that isn't
the friendly T-72. Oh my god, right.
I'm not gunning.
They have a different camo and they have flags on them.
You know, in various circumstances, I fucking woke up to this, which is worse.
We're not driving a tank today, so there's nothing to worry about.
These boxes are 100 meters.
Yeah, I know. Like you vaporizing, like 4 people out of my 7-man squad was fun.
You gotta admit, it was a good shot.
It was a good shot. Problem is, it killed everybody instantly.
It was a good shot.
Anyway, where's OBS? I need to record your war crimes.
He's a German hat. He's a Brit. It's kind of crazy.
Actually, I might just record.
He went with German names.
Yeah, I constantly record things.
I need to make a video, bro.
You with your goofy goggles.
And all that war
Yes, goofy goggles. Be stupid somewhere else, please. I'm not stupid, I'm retarded. Yes, you are.
No, it involves the same thing in the end.
Somewhere in that forest over there, there's a snowman.
Maybe friendly firing.
Somewhere? That sounds like fucking bait to me, not gonna lie.
Yeah, no, just remember, enemy or friendlies have T-72s.
What's the next thing you're gonna do, McDonald's? Lure somebody with a fucking van.
Why do we have
complicated?
Captured. Apparently. Yeah, I don't know how. I don't know. We have nobody trained on them, but you know, it works.
Wow.
We're lucky that all 3 MTFs basically consists of like tank people.
What year is this? Have you found it, Willem?
We are Falcon and they are.
I don't know what year this is. Let's not say.
Wait for Barlow to tell you.
Wait, well, you can make one.
Buddha, could you ready?
Keep rolling.
Yeah.
Alright, come with me real quick.
Become one.
I don't know. Do you want to join the squad so we can find you anyway?
Actually, I can do it over here too. We have the enemy trench line. The red X's are marked. Those are the enemy trench line, basically. I want to kind of disembark the infantry, have them sneak up and fire first, and then have the tanks come in behind. All the bottom objectives won't matter to us.
Yeah.
So our objectives are mostly the top. So I want to try to sneak past, get the infantry really close before we engage. Which will mean we just have one drive and the rest of the infantry sneaking around. And as soon as they are getting in contact, then call the tanks in.
Right, using the tanks as base of fire while you push all the infantry into town, yeah?
Exactly. But mostly past that trench line. That trench line has enemy ATMs. I forgot the Russian version of it. Get what I have the
fucking Cornet, whatever.
yeah.
Cornet is modern.
Have the infantry cross through Ture while the tanks go on the top and give them cover from here, basically.
From where?
From the top parts, and then have them basically walk through to Turo. After that, they just attack together, and the rest is fairly straightforward. Just on the end, something might be at Albernhof. You don't have that of me, but if they haven't found anything, then they haven't looked well enough. And the big push on Randallsdorf, we need to find a good hill, some open terrain, so it's easier to engage. Same with Albernhof, is also one of the bigger. The last two is going to be the hardest to fight.
Right.
I don't want to make people wait too long, so I'm probably going to do the briefing in a second while we still work on the rest of the plan.
Honestly, from what I found is planning out the first two objectives and then replanning or like rebriefing in the middle of the op is way more effective, at least for me, because it just changes the situation.
Yeah.
And you can adapt easier. Yeah.
Exactly. So then we could probably briefing. Everyone on this frequency, let's brief in the southern barracks, southern hangar.
Never mind, cards. You're not invited to the club.
I don't have fancy chairs, okay?
Don't need fancy chairs.
I know. Who are we missing? I'm missing Black.
Also, I freaking love how
and the pilots.
Not knowing where the mod pack is and immediately dedicated.
There's Black.
Instantly.
Hershey, team leader. McDonald. Do we have McDonald?
You're live streaming, right?
Do we have McDonald? Okay. Do you think you can relay it, or shall we wait for him? Hershey. Okay. There he is. Yeah, infantry is gonna work together because it's just too little. How many guys do you have in total? First of all, infantry. No, both infantry together. Both infantry together. That is still only 6. Fuck. I guess we need to help him out a little bit. That is fine. Where's the pilot? Yeah.
Give me a sec, I'll be right back.
Okay. Once we have pilots, then we should be able to brief. I can brief most of things for you already. We will be teleported right of the village, basically where the ambush marker is. We will have to fight off an enemy attack.
I marked it on the map.
Yeah. So actually, Buddha, you can probably mark the best road towards there. That will be fine. We will have hold down positions for the tanks. Can everybody hear me though? First of all, actually. Everybody can hear me? Perfect. Okay. We will first have to dig in. There are some lovely hold down positions that CC spent a lot of time with, so we will have good cover. We will have to fend off an enemy attack before we move in towards the objective. So that is over here where we will just move over the road forwards. I want the infantry, if you had enough, disembark, but if you have only 6, we might. But I kind of want to sneak in because there is a heavy line of hedgehogs and some the Russian ATGMs, I forgot the name, that are over here at the 3 axis. So I would like the infantry to sneak in close, and as soon as they get engaged, the pilots and the tanks giving it hell as well. Just to have the cover of surprise to take them out quicker. After that we just take the town slowly. We have the tanks move up of the top to give good support into Turao. Before we move to Turumu. After that, I haven't planned out the rest yet, but it will be fairly straightforward. We know that somewhere in one of these objectives their scientists worked on, which was in the briefing. Hope you all did read the briefing. So infantry, be sure to check any interesting buildings. Just give it a quick check, see if you see anything, because there might be something in some of them. We are looking for one specific scientific thing. And after that, our last objective and our hardest will most likely be Rennersdorf. Pilots will be mostly in support. There will be some recon missions given whenever it's time. I didn't really have a lot of time to set this up, so that is probably noticeable. But yeah, it would just mostly be infantry in the front at the first area, but tanks in front later, at the later area. Is that clear enough? When we move up, by the way, I forgot one thing. After we get Albernhof, we might have to cover for friendlies attacking Hogabraun. So we might have to take over this hill, give some cover fire until friendlies move into the city before we move to the last objective. But that all depends on time, if we have the time for that. I will give any changes of the plan, and I will make the rest of the plan as well. It will all be marked, so it should be fairly easy. Pilots, you will mostly deal with Wuda as our makeshift JTAC, and the rest will all be on 41, as we don't really have need. Is that clear? Everybody on 41? And infantry, you are merging, right? Okay, tanks already did merge, so that makes it fairly easy. The formation through open fields and after the first objective, so from phase line 3 and forward, will be the tanks in front and in back of it. I will mark the formation somewhere on the left later. But that's basically all. There is not much to it apart from just check, be safe, make this fun. Any questions at all? Oh, I'm already drinking because I know I need it. Just yeah, exactly. Yeah, and
I am not using chemicals because they are broken as fuck and they break the server.
oh yeah, enemy assets. Expect some ambushes here and there, so we try to avoid most of the forest where we can, but there are times it's unavoidable. This is also why I want to sneak up on the enemy lines to check if there's any assets in the forest recrossing. That's what I'm mostly afraid of. And enemy will have a tank and most likely also air assets to have to deal with. Infantry does have NTR, but as you only have one infantry squad, let's pray. Also for the pilots, there might be some enemy air. It won't be a lot, but keep safe.
Yeah, stay high and far away. I think they have AAA as far as I know. So
yeah.
Don't get shredded by Zeddy.
Probably once we are at the first location, depending on what infantry sees, I might ask an attack run on the enemy guardhouse. They should be around the axis. Might be slightly further left or right, but it should be around that area.
If you
Yeah, there might be an enemy of Russian ATGM there, most likely.
Yeah, it's fine, but we can't take out a full-on building. We've only got like 6 ATGM.
Okay, then it will be infantry and tanks dealing. I thought it had like rocket pods as well.
No, it has 6 ATGMs, and if you have like a pinpoint thing, like an enemy ATGM or like a machine gun, they can do it. But other than that,
then it will be dealt with the tank. I thought it had rocket pods as well, so that was my mistake. Okay.
Don't worry about giving us tasks, by the way. Just focus on what you need.
Yeah, I will try to give you most of the... If you see any enemy tank, you're free to engage. However, to try to keep damage to buildings. You're still trying to occupy, not...
right. Apart from that, if anybody needs a specific airstrike, just call me on 41 and I'd do that.
Okay, one final question. Does the enemy infantry have body armor?
Oh no.
Unsure.
Your Doom has joined.
Oh no. Okay, expect lots of ambushes. Check every fucking forest you could.
Every tree can be a sniper.
They're in the trees! No.
What I'd advise is dismounting your loaders or like grabbing riflemen in the infantry and like use them as an advanced mine detector.
Yeah, there might be times where it's necessary, but I think actually I have no briefing over mines. But definitely be safe. So the first area infantry will be disembarked. Most of the other areas infantry will be embarked till last. It will be mostly up to your discretion where to move and how to move. But we will keep to fields that's advantageous to us. I expect everybody here is fairly good, at least what I've seen from infantry and squad leading, so I do leave some of it open. I think that's it. Sorry for the shabby briefing. Well, go brief your squads. Always keep your eyes on the swivel and brief your squads whenever you want.
No, I don't want to heal another person. I've already healed like 7.
Yeah, that's easy. I've got this wonderful composition that is just a medical tent people can go into and heal themselves. Means you can just tell them run over there.
Real quick for the tanks, who is your main commander? Who is the first of you? Which second?
The main commander and part of the secondary command.
I mean of all, because you guys are merged. Is it Iron, Black, or because there's 3 different tank commanders?
I've already started.
Black is the main commander for the tanks. Part is the second.
No, that is just second. All tanks are merged.
We have multiple tanks.
Yeah, you're also working with the 1-2.
I have a platoon. I'm running the platoon.
Okay.
So I can manage it.
Okay, good. Then I know who to go to if shit goes down, and I know who to kill. Okay.
I think this is the first time we've actually had proper tanks.
Yep.
This is where my go words are going to be important. Okay, so the only one you really need to worry about, but if you want the actual support with the infantry, if you can support it, then if you give me the go word Budweiser, the T-72 will basically roll into the town and use the main road. Otherwise, we'll stick on the outside. Okay.
I see what you mean.
Yeah.
I fucking love how we've got, like, the first time we've got a full platoon of tanks, a detachment of, like, minus, what, compared to other ops, like, minus 50 for infantry, basically.
Wait, Black's there. Okay. Should be nice and simple.
Yeah, I can hear you guys again.
Okay. Is there anything else you want to add? We're getting teleported to there.
Yeah, the teleport marker is there. We just need to get over on the hill. The hill has hull down positions for us to use.
Okay.
I don't know exactly where they are, so.
When we move off, where are we moving to?
When we're moving off, we're moving immediately to the hull down positions, because there will be an enemy enemy attack coming in. We are there to defend off enemy attack before we.
Yeah, so we move here, yeah, but then after we move off, what's the order?
I was about to mark that. It will probably be for the first area until phase line, until after phase line 2. It will be infantry in front. After that, will be tanks in front.
So when we move down this road, which I'm assuming we're moving down, you're going to send the APC first, then? Behind?
Yeah, because the infantry needs to disembark, so that might be better. Actually, no, I have one tank in front.
Or do you want one tank front? Okay.
One tank front, then the APC, and afterwards we wanted 3 tanks in front and then the infantry. To keep the infantry safe, as we only have one APC of infantry and we have 3 tanks. Infantry is going to be really important in this one, as far as I know.
Okay. Well, we'll send.
Barlow, I told you to move out over the town and just stay there for now.
Okay, let's go.
Sounds good. I was about to say so too, that we couldn't move when everybody's ready.
Do you want a black? Do you want to grab your
Order 1 check.
For the check. But I'm on 41 and 40, so you can be on 41 and 50 mostly, probably.
Already doing that.
Amazing.
D4 global?
For the check. Honestly, I had such a good plan all planned out, and then people just left. It was just, you know, like, I could make such a good plan, and then it just all falls apart.
You have more tank crew than you have infantry.
I know, right? But especially because I was so happy that we had like full people. We just had only one armor squad on 2-2, but that's easily solved by having the helicopter mainly be there.
Yeah.
In that direct support. It's so sad. I had such a good plan for it as well.
Yeah.
I actually marked out some other things, knew exactly what to say, already had my monologue ready, and now I was just fumbling over my words. Because I was like... Normally you have more time as well to plan stuff, but the server was up late. Tanks, are you all ready? Are you guys together? You guys done in just a sec.
That's negative. We're missing 2 currently. We think they may have gone through the portal. We're just trying to find that out right now. I do have this shit. I don't need this.
Okay, feel free to teleport when you're ready, just let me know. Yeah.
Alright, if you're ready to teleport, go towards the flagpole and don't teleport just yet. Just stand there. Roger, roger.
Barlow?
Yeah? Yeah?
Can I tell the tank crew just to teleport already through so they have to figure out if there are people on the other side?
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking too. Just get them through if you're ready to figure it out there. The thing is, I'm just afraid that the range of the radios won't last. So.
Run somewhere into the town, hope you don't get RT, that's fine.
Where is the TP bomb?
It's over there.
Wait. Did you see my
Feel free to teleport if you guys are already, not, and you can just figure it out from there.
One is teleporting.
Why is that one on fire? Why is that one on fire?
Oh, that tank is extra hot. Just came out of the press.
No clue. We're walking.
No, we're taking one of these, right?
No.
This is 102 Highcom. We have one of the tanks be partly on fire. I'm not sure if you need to take a look at that.
Our helicopter got hit by triple AS RTB and they don't know where it came from.
What the fuck? Already?
Do we take one of these?
Yeah, you have these. I think this one has an...
Okay.
102 Highcom. Did you see what happened, or...?
Yes, I did see what happened.
They were too close together and somebody moved one, I think.
Okay, good luck with the LCC. Anyway.
Oh my god, I'm not gonna go near that. Oh my god. Run, Aaron, run.
I think it will all fit. One of these could be a spawn point, but I don't remember. Icon, was the medical one a spawn point? Or...
No fucking idea.
You can't disable it. If I find myself a key, something like that, and then use that.
That's already fun.
This is High Command 210. Your tanks are in full working order now. Over.
Solid copy, thank you, out. This is 10212, all your tanks should be in working order.
God.
CZ?
Yeah.
Can I get like a jeep or something since I'm JTAG and I need to run around a lot apparently? Because air can't spot things
You'll
or
get a
shit.
Trabant. Yeah, give a sec.
Oh hell yeah.
Would I'll check.
Okay, it's been a bit funny because it's saying transmitting when it's not transmitting. But yeah, good copy on that. We're just doing briefing and then I'll give you an up. Is that understood? Over.
Solid copy, we'll move out when everybody's ready.
Thank you. Out.
Yeah, no, I asked command to give me my own vehicle since if I'm doing the JTAG stuff, I'm just gonna see if I can find an advantageous position.
So I don't have to run everywhere.
Yeah,
your vehicle has been... Yeah.
I think we should take the German one though. Okay. Yeah! We will take the German medical one, probably. Oh, that works too.
Right.
You're my taxi driver now.
God, this is gonna... fuck, where we teleported? We have to go east. Wait, where the fuck are we in town?
I'm gonna mark order.
Gonna follow them on, okay. So that's the bar, right? This thing doesn't have any brakes.
Oh.
Yeah, be advised, I've acquired myself a small vehicle to drive around in. Problem is, it's a Trabant.
This is gonna be fun.
Yeah. So much for pulling your weight. Oh my god. Over here, right?
Yeah, we're just moving to the hold down positions on that hill. Only after that we will do proper order, moving order.
Solid copy. Wilco. Tell you what, I'm sending you cards and copies. Easiest as well. Yeah, I know, right? No, I would have thought otherwise. Glad this lighting a cigarette in a Trabant doesn't have any audio. By the way, I think the M103 is a better choice than this, but oh well.
Make it work.
It's more maneuverable. Hey, how's it going? You're lighting a cigarette. Mac, did you just get outside to light a cigarette?
Yeah.
Amazing. By the way, this thing is less maneuverable than an M113.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's good.
It doesn't
Did you
have
know
any
you can
fucking
actually
brakes.
smoke cigarettes through gas masks?
Like IRL, is that a thing? Or
Yeah,
are you just...
really?
This is 10212. How far are you on the briefing of?
No. You have like, with a gas mask, you have a tube to connect to your water bottle. But instead of plugging it into your water bottle, you
The
plug
most
your
fucking army
cigarette
thing
in.
ever, yeah. By the way, I fucking love how the cigarette consumption of Russian soldiers went up insurmountably when fucking Ukraine got HIMARS.
Why is that light turning?
Because it's a
Front
spotlight.
It's scary.
You don't like it. Hey, don't shoot my fucking... I can see the tank people behind us, let's go.
Can we already move out?
We're waiting for Iron. I don't know what's going on.
It's gonna take ages.
So, I think we arrived at chapter 2. Oh, they're starting the engine section.
Also, what I fucking love is that Margin is still on the TS.
Repeat last over. Iron tried to say something over a line and it didn't go through. Iron, could you repeat last? Your message didn't transmit.
Feel very small between these tanks. Hey, it's our friends.
Hey, it's Arrow! They get shut down again. Too bad.
No. By the way, be advised, we haven't moved out yet. I think we're waiting on our tank, so...
I noticed, yes.
See that truck? See that small green car? That's us.
Once the tanks are ready, let them move in front of us, move to the hill down positions. We will follow them as they're at slower speed. Everybody copy?
This is 1-1, can you repeat?
Well, as soon as the tanks are ready, they're just gonna drive in front of us so we can follow them. So we just can move whenever they're ready.
1-1 copies.
So yeah, waiting on Iron is a bad idea.
Yes, but this is the thing. If we get there, we dig in, and the tanks aren't there, and they already start the attack, we're even more fucked.
Yeah, that's true, although...
I think Iron isn't on 41. Iron, could you come in?
Why are they on...
Black, can you come in?
Anyway.
Right, sorry, I'm just yelling at my crew over their fucking short range. The tanks are pretty much ready, minus one map missing on duck.
Solid copy. Could you move in the tanks that are already ready so we can at least dig in?
Yeah, we're trying to. Unfortunately, the T-32 is blocking the road. But, yeah. Ow.
Solid copy.
Do you want me to yell at the driver and tell him to move out of the way?
Yeah, I thought they were all on one net.
No, there you go.
Oh.
They're on one short range, yeah. I accidentally swapped it, it's 120. That is, they are going...
Everyone ready to move out when able.
They're gonna hopefully come out in front of us. So that's the way we have to go.
They might go through the middle of the forest, try that way. Just get us there. It's not gonna be organized, but as soon as we're there, we'll organize the defenses, so it will be fine. Oh, for once I didn't check if I have an entrancing tool. I hope I do. Oh, I do. Amazing. Yeah, there should be hold down positions for them, which is amazing. I saw some of the stuff. I will probably walk to the infantry, see to them that they're all busy digging. If they're not busy digging, they're not doing enough. Hold down positions are on this hill, so just park it just behind this hill somewhere. Yeah, be right next to them.
This car is not made for driving on roads, even less so off roads.
I really miss my GPS.
It's fine, you don't need it. I'm just gonna park here.
Yeah, I will get out.
Actually, wait. What are the fucking things doing? Okay, right.
The hill down position is literally in that thingy.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna get out here and just gonna take a look.
Yeah, this should be one of the hill down positions. I do see some that this is man-made.
Oh, that's
Command, we have Russian vehicles moving down the road. Do we have permission to engage?
They already did.
Mission granted.
Why that before
Where's the infantry digging in?
I don't know. Hopefully not next to the tanks. Right.
10211. Where are you guys digging in? Could you please mark it?
Hey, Bala.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna run to that forest and see if I can spot anything. Wish me luck.
I wish you a lot of luck. 1-1, please come in, over.
This is 1-1 send message.
Where are you guys dug in? I do not see you. Could you mark it on the map?
We are currently about 50 meters to your southeast, over.
Not a copy. Did you make it, Wuda?
I'm alive, but my stamina's gone.
Oh, fun.
I'm... yeah. No, it's fine, I'm in a ditch. One bullet get next to my head, it also might hit me friendly.
Okay, so you don't need medical, that's perfect.
Oh no, I'm fine. Whether you need me in a whenever you need me in a 2IC role, just let me know.
Yeah, Bailey wanted to be there too, so I had lots of options, and then somebody else said, so I was actually like, oh hey, I'm loved, people want to help me. Wow! Appreciate it though.
Also, when you're if you're next to tanks, tell them not to fire in that woods, because I'm gonna like sneak into them, hopefully close to the enemy.
Enemy tank east.
Yeah, pretty strong far.
Do bear in mind there are more than one tanks here.
Yeah, I'm just gonna...
Should I step out?
Just stay in defensive formations for now. There should be a big enemy attack coming in, that's all I know.
Facing northeast and southeast.
You want me on the tank?
Also dismount.
Did you just get fucked by one of our tanks, Wuda?
No, I'm still alive. I'm in the forest. I've marked a J-tag. If they...
It does look like one of our tanks got fucked.
Yeah, no, definitely one of our tanks got fucked. What I find very funny is that the tank rounds make bullet crack.
I think it was their commander too. That's the T-72 fuck too, we have one tank left. Try to call in whatever you can see to the pilots. They're probably gonna need some help. One 0212, what's your status? Are both your two tanks of you down? Is that correct?
Yeah, we have retreated. The two Leos have got their tracks disabled currently, and we don't have any replacements.
Solid copy. There's nobody in engineer either.
No, we can fix them. We just don't have the tracks. That's the problem.
Ah, okay. Solid copy. This is 102 Highcom. Two of our tanks are down, one of them is just missing tracks, but they don't have extra tracks. Could we have a magical box open?
Closest is meant to drive a tractor over.
That will work too. Whatever can get them tracks would be appreciated. Buddha, you still alive? There's lots of infantry in your northeast.
Yeah, no, I can see all of them to my east. There's a squad pushing down the road.
Zeus on full?
Repeat last message.
Is Zeus on this net, or are they on full?
They're on 4-1, already asking for a truck with tracks. Will be coming in shortly.
FM, we could also use a repair vehicle if possible, due to hull.
Solid copy.
Tank is dead. Also, Bada,
Yes.
where's our friendly infantry?
They're dug in at the middle of the old tanks positions. At least most of them are.
If they mount up in the Arma III, they might be able to get to this wood line. It's a dangerous position, but there's like they have good cover here. There's a lot of small micro terrain, and they might be able to shoot at some infantry there.
I will talk to them directly in a second. That's a possibility. They just got slightly hit. I'm fine. Which is squad leader?
I really hope my red berets are like working to my advantage here, that don't accidentally shoot me.
McDonald's, there's a little hill with trees on the bottom. If you think you can make it and set up shop there, that's fine. If you don't think you can make it, stay. Exactly, it's just there's perfect vision there, so there's also one friendly in those woods. So.
Realize I lost eyes on the enemy infantry. I'm just gonna double check. The enemy infantry is gone, but it's still pretty alright forward position.
Repeat last.
The enemy infantry I saw is dead, but this might still be good forward position. The problem is the tanks are spraying over top of me.
Solid copy. There's also the infantry don't think he can make it. I asked the squad leader.
Hey, they should fucking man up. I sprinted over here.
I know, but it's McDonald. He wants to do the safe and slow approach. It's also a way, so I don't blame him.
This is JTAG on 41. Do we have an autocannon team? Over. I'm on the 50 cal.
We do not have one.
Solid copy. Can you check with High Command if that's any of the friendly infantry advancing? Because I definitely heard one over.
Hey, firm, this is 1-1 lead. I'm currently advancing towards the northeast.
This is 10212. Be advised, your truck has arrived.
The repair trucks are somewhere else.
Did you guys get an extra tank too?
We need another track as well.
Should be all in the truck. But did you get your third tank? Because you lost a tank, right?
Corinne, can we get the... Yeah. Can we get you to move up to the other tank? Yep.
You guys can repair that tank only the first step.
It's our leopard that needs help. Just to the left, gunner. Thank you.
Are there enemies in the woods or?
This is 1-1. We're currently taking fire from the tree line to our east. Over.
Solid copy. Solid copy. Iron, could I have your wonderful squad redeploy one of your tanks further west to give better cover on the enemy infantry?
My sidelines are severely fucked by the hills and
Yeah, there's another hold down position on the west here, this hill, and they should be looking.
That's where.
Because the enemies are somewhere in those woods on the northeast.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I lost my second tank, which was covering that side.
Fair enough.
Once they're up, I'll bring them back up here.
It would be appreciated.
Because I just got ambushed by an enemy tanker, but I'm alive.
How? Wait, is my plot armor going to you?
Not tank, tank crew.
Oh, okay. The Alexa.
Gonna push back a bit, I can't see anything, see if I can see more from the hill, also need a medic.
Chat, you needed medic? Okay, I will try to get something over you, but
I'm running back, don't worry about me.
okay. The infantry should have pushed up somewhere further forward. I didn't see exactly where.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, you can easily. Okay, yeah, you can easily try to get towards them because we don't have a lot of other medics. I think it's just him and Shino, which is one of the tankers.
We need to definitely tweak our advanced fatigue settings. You need to be able to sprint for longer.
Yeah, I also do think we're nearly done, so we should start moving forward soon. I'm gonna see you. You can ask infantry directly what the status is. If they think it's clear, we start moving. Next line. Hope no explosions hit you with that, did they? Oh, that was slightly too close. Buddha, you still up?
I'm still alive.
Good, okay.
Infantry squad, be advised, a lot of infantry has disembarked from the disabled tank northeast on the main road. Over.
Can't see my bullets fly down. Our eyes further on the objective. I think we're nearly clear, aren't we?
Yeah. Yeah, they're moving to the forest I was in earlier now. I'm just gonna stick with them for now.
Okay, I'm staying up here.
Engage any enemy vehicles coming down that road for now, and we should be good.
Be advised, there's an enemy on the east next to that building area. I think that's an enemy chopper in the air. Oh, Carlson's, be advised, we have an enemy chopper to our east.
It's the small one. Be very careful which one you shoot. Don't shoot the fucking German one.
There was an enemy helicopter.
Yeah, I just got it out of 41. Or did it not go through?
You do drop mines, Barlow, by the way.
But you did bring mines?
No, some of those headies drop mines, the hot lights.
Oh, that's amazing.
And they're very, very scary.
I am gonna take cover for that heli.
It's making a run, get inside.
I haven't really been able to take care of a lot of combat.
All cost and speedways is JTAC. Our chopper has to RTB. Also, they have ATGMs, so the anti-air duty falls to those sweet anti-air machine guns on the tanks. Over.
Would you want me to make a mad dash with the car towards you?
You should be safe to just dash towards us, but...
Then I will. I'm more afraid of the heli pilots. I will probably see if I can start moving the tank soon towards the road somewhere.
Hey Bardo, can you get one of the tank guys to repair the M103 next to the gas station? Only its engine is fucked, otherwise it's operational.
Yeah, we did have a repair truck earlier, so... Stand by, I'm getting engaged by the enemy heli. Could you ask it? I'm completely deafened and blinded.
Can you ask High Command if that's a friendly jet or not?
Repeat last?
Is that a friendly jet or not? Can you ask High Command, because it just shot on the MIT?
Stand by one.
This is 1-1 to anyone. Is that jet enemy or friendly?
Stand by one.
Confirm friendly. Confirm friendly. Over.
Well, they seem to have it confirmed friendly, so yeah. Also, we have the truck over here. I could bring the truck to the gas station if it's safe. It should have all the materials you need there. What repairs do the does the truck need, by the way?
The M103 just needs its engine as far as I'm aware, if you need specific cars, McDonald.
Okay, I could just drive up the truck towards you guys and then stay with you guys so you have the repaired truck. Or I could do that once we are confirmed that most things are clear.
Be advised, friendly infantry is moved up to phase line 1 on hill 20.
Solid copy. Then we should be able to start moving. This is... Sorry, yeah? First?
Are you getting a repair for the M103 or not?
I'm literally driving a truck towards you guys so you can do it, or do you need perms for it?
There's a tank next to it, hang on, let me just tell them.
That works too. I'm bringing the truck for the supplies.
Tanks, this is JTAC. Can that tank that's next to the gas station, can those people hop out and repair the engine of that M103 that's parked behind it? Over.
tanks, feel free to move towards the next marker, but keep one of your tanks to repair that and 1-3. Don't move in fully until the infantry. If you're still with the infantry, I brought the repair truck next to it, so you just need someone with berms.
Hey fam, let me just see if I can get on that. I see tank moving up the road.
Unclear.
1-1, repeat last message.
Barns are cleared, over.
Solid copy. Once you repair your M13, feel free to move the disembark marker with your truck so we can start moving.
Good copy.
1-0 to 1-2, stand by in front of where they disembark to not get spotted. We try to take out the enemy defenses by surprise.
Right, I got a random from T-72. They're repairing, going off to repair the Arma III now.
Amazing. I will keep the truck here next to it. You guys still in the forest, right? I'm just moving towards you then. It would be great if we had one extra guy, so one of them could move the M13, one of them could move the truck. We could just stay in the truck.
One of them is moving back. One of them is moving back. One of the infantry is moving back to move the Arma III.
Everything should be in the truck, so neat.
Well, there's only a spare wheel. Oh no, wait, inventory.
Don't repair my M103.
Somebody's doing it right now.
Repair the Abrams, right?
Yeah, all tanks should be fine.
Greetings, Walter.
Hi. How's it going so far?
A lot of fucking radio chat, like on long range and short range, like holy shit.
Yeah, you are with 3 tanks, so there will be more in the short range than normal, especially because the first had just an attack of a lot of tanks. What I don't like is I forgot to bring the other compass, so I have the really fucky compass again. Oh! This is 1-0 to 1-2. Did one of your tanks just completely armor itself?
I can confirm, and there were some casualties from it.
Solid copy. Is the tank okay? Otherwise I'll ask for a Zeus heal.
I think it caught up to Artemis 1, that's on its way to the moon.
Sorry, repeat last?
I think the tank surpassed Artemis 1, that's on the way to the moon.
Back, air's gone down.
This is 1-0 to Highcom. We have an armor incident with one of the tanks.
What happened to it?
It had sudden flying lessons.
Should be fine, I hope.
Okay, copy.
This is 1-1, we are currently all up on the disembark point, over.
Solid copy. Feel free to move in the forest. Try to get as close as possible before you're getting engaged. As soon as you're getting engaged, let us know.
1-1 copies.
1-2. As soon as they're getting severely engaged and they call that out, feel free to move in and provide support. Just be advised, enemies might have the Russian ATGM thingy.
All units on the snap, be advised, the friendly air's been shot down, but the pilots are still alive. I'm gonna like see what we can do with that. Over.
Company, be advised, there's another hot flight.
Break. Enemy helo coming your way.
This is 1-1. Do we got any bearing of the enemy helo?
Pretty much above the town right now, over.
Buddha, are you still alive?
I'm alive and
Good.
the JTAC mark.
You're just so silent, so I was making sure.
I'm trying to find out where the fuck our pilots have crashed.
That would be amazing if we could get a grid on that, but nobody has GPSs, so that sucks.
By the way, our hero's getting personally attacked by a an air attack helicopter and an infantry squad.
Then we might need to try to get one of the tanks on that if you can find a position on it.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a position.
So the copy, feel free to task one of the tanks if you think they can.
I don't think they can. We have to mount a full attack on the town, so just continue with your normal plan. I'll see if I can do some magic on myself.
Yeah, we will continue with the normal plan anyway, but we could do that with one tank less if really necessary. On 0211, be advised, the enemy infantry seems to have spotted you.
Copy that, enemy helo has been neutralized, over.
Spotted, copy, good shit. One, do you have eyes on enemy ATGMs, or is it clear for the tanks to move?
Negative, we're currently trying to take out enemy infantry in the tree line so we can proceed into that tree line to flank the enemy ATGM, over.
Solid copy, tanks please stay back. Never mind.
Enemy BMP coming from objective 1 2 round, coming from the east, over. I have two very panicked pilots on my secondary long range, over.
I would love to hear it. I'm gonna actually switch to 50 as additional.
I'm not sure if they're still alive. Be advised,
help is on the way. Oh my god, did that just hurt me? That just seriously hurt me. How dead are you because you were compromised? One, sit rep.
We're currently splitting up, and one team is pushing into the tree line while the other one is covering the team, over.
Solid copy.
I'm the only one alive.
Fuck, right. See if you can do the awesome thing that didn't bridge too far, like hide in an attic and then slowly move towards us.
No, mate, I'm stuck in this building. I'm getting sieged.
May God help us all. I've lost vision. How far the tanks moved up. all the way up there, so it was.
Perp, you still alive?
Yeah, I'm alive. Yeah, I'm alive. I need help immediately.
We are at the tree line still east, or sorry, west of the enemy trench line. We are probably like what? 500 meters out?
They were trying to make me surrender. I'm not surrendering.
Godspeed.
I'll pray for you. Honestly, expected it to be a lot worse, but we don't have the amount of manpower, so probably why it's easy.
This is Arma. Sit rep over. We currently approach the border of the village over.
Border of which village? I suppose you mean Tramhul? The smaller bottom one?
Are you closer to Budweiser or Baseline 2? Over.
Yeah, I'm still alive.
Budweiser's over.
I've got to be silent.
I'm gonna find you, buddy. I'm gonna find you. Mac, be advised, there's a checkpoint directly to your east.
Oh, fuck. Get them! Get them! I might be in a little bit of a difficult spot. 2 enemy infantry squads in vehicles just moved up.
Sorry, what?
2 enemy jeeps moved up towards the tank and basically tried to ram him.
They're throwing incendiaries up here. I need help. I'm about to pass out.
Permission to go help the poor pilot.
Radio check, long range.
Mission granted. Good check.
Perp, I've got an MP5, but I'm coming to help you.
Hey, is Perp still alive?
He said he's gonna pass out soon. I'm sprint to one.
We have a new helmet chopper.
Hey, wait on. I'm gonna see if I can find him.
Yeah, last time I was with him, he was up in the attic.
Break. Be advised, I've spotted an enemy tank right next to me at the secondary mark south of town.
Back.
I'm back up. I forgot at AT, but the tank rolled into me. It ran me over rather.
This is 2-3 Commander to Platoon Command. The Commander is down, aka me. I may need a reinsert now to the AO. Over.
But I copy. Teleport should work, correct?
One is JTAC.
This is 1-1's in traffic.
Be advised, I just got run over by a tank in the woods south of the town. It should be just to the east in the town somewhere. I don't know where it is.
That was fucking torch.
Copy that.
You dead now?
Yeah. He shot an RPG up there. It was not fun.
I ran to help you, but then the tank ran me over.
Friendly or enemy?
Enemy.
Fuck, they really hate me.
Return to base, please, with the heli. I can't hear you out from that far.
Make sure you guys can cover the infantry as much as possible.
That's why I sent the tank back there, mate, because they were massively behind.
Yep.
Yeah. On the teleport pole.
Okay.
Thank you.
Buddha, what's your status?
Bleeding but alive. I woke up from, as I said, the tank running me over. I told him where it roughly is, and I can see something moving on the other side of the woods. That might be that tank. If so, I'm gonna have my revenge. Otherwise, I'm gonna make my way back to friendly lines.
Okay, I'm on 1-0 actual, if you can. I have the repair truck with me.
That was in short range. Oh, that was for me, right? Never mind. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm on 1-0 actual, so you know where I am. I have the repair truck instead of the car.
If you push up that far right, come back.
1-1 sit rep.
I'm gonna take a ride with the Arma 3.
This is 1-1. We're currently clearing the town. We're almost in phase line 2, over.
Solid copy. Solid copy, good shit out. 1-2, if you could start moving further up on the road to give them cover deeper into the town.
Harlow?
Yes.
Are you good?
I'm good. I just need a little stitch at some point, but that's fine.
Well, my medic never was able to connect, so don't have one.
I thought Sheena was also getting med perms.
Radio check.
Good ask.
Don't know.
Double check.
We have a tank on the corner of Zorau, and obviously we're here and found that. So,
Yeah. Okay, well, I trust your expertise in finding a good spot. I just want you, as soon as you are able to move further up the road, keep on to check that road in the forest, as we had enemies come from there earlier.
Well, I've got... He's down there, actually.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, Perry has that side, we have this side, and then
Okay. That works too. Because I thought that from here you had good view to shoot into the town. That was the idea first.
Yeah, that was the original intention, but the infantry were too slow, so we sent the tank back.
That is fair. I thought.
When you pulled your truck up and you saw us all running away, that wasn't us running away. That was us going back because we thought we'd overextended.
Fair enough.
Third copy.
We were able to correct it quickly.
Yeah, I heard that. That air's up in the air. I will send it over.
No, that's not what I mean.
Oh, what do you need?
McDonald has asked me what the actual objective is in terms of like what they're supposed to do at the objective marks.
Check buildings because there might be something in there. You don't know what, but there might be something in here. I'm not gonna say where. And other than that, we are capturing. So it's capture and seek intel / scientific stuff.
Third copy.
This is 1-0 to all calls, and just in case people didn't get the objective is to capture and also find possible scientific stuff, as there were some scientists possibly working on some kind of weapon. You will notice when you see it.
Copy that.
Also be advised, we have our helo up in the air, so feel free to call out anything you need. Glad to have you back in the air. Copy. How's the rest of his squad? Are most still up? Just doing my best to stay safe at the moment.
I don't know what's blowing up our things, but might be an enemy tank.
Other copy.
We killed an SPG vehicle which looked like it had Soviets in it.
Third copy, that might have been it. I just saw a tank explode and 1-1 squad leader.
It was a bit confusing. We might have blown up a friendly tank. Unclear.
Solid copy. Be advised, friendly tanks are the ones that have shrubbery on them.
Except the T-72.
I don't know.
I genuinely think that shit kind of fades out with my graphics, my man.
That's an enemy!
What's the tank on the side of the hill?
Enemy right in front of me.
It was on the side of a road behind like a little defilade.
Can I be reloading?
Was there like a blue, like hay bale covering thing next to it? Yeah, there was.
Possibly.
Hi!
Okay, there's two burning wrecks next to it or something like that.
What?
Side of the hill. Mark that as unresolved for now, over. Other than that, anything east of town, east of phase line 2 should be mostly enemy. I'm gonna... Just tell me if you spot something, and just tell me if you're gonna shoot at it, so I can confirm it's not friendly, over.
Yeah, that's fine.
Wait, I'm checking myself. Talk.
This is 2-3 commanders to Iron.
Warning!
We can definitely confirm the SPG vehicle was manned by, so...
Yeah, I noticed. Be advised, I was down by friendly fire because there was an enemy right next to me, so you probably thought I was dead.
That tank over there might have been hit by our air.
Might have been, yeah.
That up there is not your tank.
That wasn't our tank. No, this is what we're trying to confirm. Because I
Yeah.
don't care if it was.
What the fuck? There was an enemy tank just behind us.
Oh, fucking... I was about to ask, where's the medic that's stitching?
So they said they hit was something possibly friendly tank, definitely.
Well, you're welcome.
But that SPG gun carrier is down.
From where the tank is pointing down the road, it's to your left. Did you blow up an SPG vehicle behind it and
yes,
an
it was.
tank?
Very
It
good.
looked like AI to us.
Appreciate the help.
Yeah, we're trying to confirm. Other than that, as I said,
I could use a little blood.
town and that's not pointing east is enemy, over.
Thank you.
It was pointing south. What does that mean?
Most likely enemy that somehow came up in our rear, over.
Oh, well, you're welcome, possibly.
I'm just gonna mark a 3-5 zone for now to confirm that's not friendly there.
Roger.
Yeah, I thought infantry already moved past phase line 2.
All call signs speed-wise, I have marked a temporary free fire zone to our east until we have captured the town. Just don't drive in there because I've told air anything in that zone is hostile. Over.
I'm back up.
Yeah?
Yeah, you did friendly fire our tank.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Damn it.
It's okay, it was only the British.
Oh yeah, no, that's expendable.
Yeah, that's expendable. The British with the Russian tank, right? That's double expendable.
Oh yeah, right, that was a fucking surplus tank, wasn't it? Shit.
Exactly.
Be advised, it might possibly have been an enemy tank. So a friendly tank, but we don't care since it was the Brits with the captured T-72. Over.
That is a big gun shooting at them. That's a very big gun shooting at them.
Also, what did I miss when I went down apart from the friendly fire?
Oh, I saw the tank turn and cut you down.
I think that's a BTR over there.
Okay.
Right. I just told him to shoot at anything that's east of the town for now.
Yeah, I was about to suggest that too. That's why I wanted to know the exact position of infantry. They said they were just.
Free fire zone. I called out on nets. So east of
yeah.
That's not my fault.
Yeah, I heard early infantry was just on phase line 2, so I thought, okay, 10 minutes later they should be past it.
I saw McDonald getting hit by what was either an anti-tank rocket or tank shell, which was a very fucking entertaining. Because this all of his arms were on.
We should probably split up in case we both go down in one hit.
That's true. I'm gonna stand that out.
Oh, that works too. Yeah, would I thought they were already pushing past phase line 2, that's why I didn't make an FF free fire zone. Oh my god, I hear that in the background.
Fucking Google Home. Woman talking to me right now. I can't even imagine.
I know, woman. Ah! No, just kidding.
It's over there to the southwest.
So how has your day been?
Also, did you get hit by what shot at you earlier there, or are you fine?
I'm completely fine.
It's just small arms.
They're shooting at us, so I can't fucking...
Oh, sorry, I didn't put the air one on the correct ear, so I didn't know it was air or short range. Hey, this helm looks cozy.
It's a beautiful fucking map. I need to use this more.
It really is. Just many people don't like snow.
Oh, snow's amazing.
I love it, but there are some people that don't. I've heard.
No, fuck it. It's very good. I recently joined like a TVT, which wasn't snow. That was fun. Especially because we were on a BMP3 and we had the Ukraine experience of our. We got told to go somewhere. The infantry in the back couldn't see shit. All we heard was of vehicle commander being very stressed before he got hit by an RPG. Dismounted, and half of our squad got cut down immediately.
That's a big oof.
Mark or map checkpoint up those roads in the forest.
Was that? I need to really make sure that I hear it on the correct ear.
Just to confirm, where is it exactly? Because I cannot see it over.
What do you want? Left on.
With a lowercase c and uppercase checkpoint. Hang on.
Yeah, this should work. I had it set up on left and right with 40 and stuff.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Yeah, I just changed it. Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Copy. Checkpoint has been marked north.
As far as I can see, no one's actually manning it.
I see infantry in the southeast.
Yeah, we just assume it's man.
Okay, we're back to that.
Oh, somebody shot that with some kind of rocket.
I'm just gonna move around town a bit.
Yeah, that's fair. 10211, are you guys ready to move to the next objective? Still fighting before phase line 2.
Let's just start moving southeast, go from cover to cover, and make sure you don't get popped. So walking up there.
Saved me in very early stages because I was in a little in front of you and the M3 constantly sprayed over my head. I think the red dot really like made me out to be friendly.
Buddha, in a sec, we need to move the free fire zone because we're getting the infantry better.
If I'm just gonna move. Yeah, I'm just gonna mark a phase line essentially.
Yeah, basically, I want them to push up to the phase line and get ready to assault the next area, and they should just keep checking main buildings, give it a quick check, but they...
Right, so you're currently moving up friendly infantry to phase line 2 and staging the assault then, over?
That is the idea.
Okay, because Ian just asked me if they can move up to the platoon ready mark.
I would love that, but I'm not sure if infantry cleared the other small village under us. That's the problem.
They have most likely not.
Exactly, and they need to check most buildings because there might be intel, because we're looking for something. 1-1, you're free to move beyond phase line 1 and get to, phase line 3 and move into the next town. Sorry, phase line 2.
Copy that, we have arrived.
Yeah, this is JTAC. Go ahead, JTAC. Be advised, I've moved the free fire zone. How I'm going to do this is I'm just going to mark your phase line, and anything east of that can be considered hostile. I've moved it since we're moving up further down the road towards the objective, so.
Good shit, thank you, by the way.
Copy that, on free fire zone. Quick update on that checkpoint. There's like 2 MGs pointing down that road towards the south.
A firm I marked on that, make sure people know.
This is 1-0 to 1-1, be advised. As soon as you have cleared the last little town here, let us know. And then we can move to platoon regroup.
1-1 copies.
This is JTAC on 41, just so all call signs know there's a checkpoint to the north with 2 MGs pointing south in case you have to take a detour, just so you don't run into that. Over.
Sounds like I'm hearing a second chopper, but I just be...
Air to JTAC, have you got a friendly vehicle moving from the west to east?
West to east where roughly, or?
Scrap that with the Union Jack on it.
Oh, that was close. That was really close.
Hey,
Where's the repair truck?
No fucking idea. I haven't been in like a vehicle in ages, unless that one M13 I rode in, but other than that.
Yeah, I think somebody despawned it. The truck was basically in the town, and or the infantry suddenly decided to use it.
I'm currently trying to find our infantry. I see a tank here, but that's about it.
By the way, as an update, where the tanks are moving into now, that's where we were.
Yeah, I can see I can see the hole in the building when RPG got shot at you.
No, that was there before when he tried to white boss me out.
Well, I can definitely see MP5.
Does anybody know where the engineer truck has gone to?
Yeah, I see what I can do after, so...
Can you see the amount of fucking people we killed to try and get out of that situation?
Yeah, I can. I can see bodies.
I think the engineer truck Oh, never mind. I see it. I'm blind. They moved it.
I think our heroic effort earned us a new, maybe?
Say again? I
think our heroic efforts earned us a new. Oh, shit.
But you were trying to get to the infantry, right?
I'm with the infantry.
Okay, how far are they in the second town?
You got an enemy vehicle on the highway firing at us. We're gonna open back.
So copy.
They're currently about halfway done. The tank is with them.
Yeah, the tanks are on your northeastern side and they should give good support.
I've marked the blue line how far they've advanced so far. It's a bit farther than that, but that's a safe bet.
That's amazing. That means that they just need to check most buildings, give it a quick check, and then go to Platoon Valley. Is this how it feels to have a good 2 AC?
I don't know, I'm not doing a lot.
Yeah, we're taking it out.
No, but you're giving me eyes that I don't have, so I know what's going on. I was taking some light fire from the east.
Air to JTAG.
Send message.
RTB for repair and rearm.
So copy. Is that vehicle taken out you mentioned?
1-1, all cars to be advised, air is currently RTB for review and RUA.
So copy. I couldn't see our tank getting near the.
Sounds like our boys are getting hit severely.
Yeah, no, there was an enemy vehicle on the road south. One of them is taken out, but there might be another one.
Friendly tank iron seems to be taken out too. Dies down, I'll get back. Fucking hell, there's someone at my door. What the fuck? Maybe 1 sec.
Barlow, town's taken by infantry.
Sorry, what did I miss last? Had someone at my door.
Town and no weapons. They have found no weapons, but the town is clear. Over.
Solid copy, then we can move to platoon line, or did you already move them?
Be advised, one tank is disabled, the other one is damaged, and we're currently fighting armor coming across the field. Don't advance the APCs up, over. If you've got air assets, that would be a good time to scramble.
There, what is your ETA on back in the air?
ETA 3 minutes.
Air is coming, ETA 3 minutes. Solid copy, thank you, out. This is 10 to 12. Is your down tank safe? I could move the truck up.
Yeah, we could really use that truck. Should be safe for the time being. We've got Jaeger covering.
Solid copy.
It's on fire.
No, I saw it getting hit, so. Heyo. How are the other boys? The other boys all fine?
Yeah, they're in the woods.
Amazing. As soon as you're up, we're gonna start to move to phase lane 3. The rally point was secured too, right? Mostly. Exactly. Be some enemies northeast though. That sounds heavier. Yes, sorry. For the copy. Where are they? Further. Okay. This. Actually, Buddha should be there. Buddha, are you still with infantry? Buddha? 010 to 11, could you send your medic over to the T-72?
Which one over?
The T-72, we only have one T-72.
Where is it over?
It's in the forest north eastern of Rallyport marker.
Okay, Grin, I'm gonna have to relog. My game is lagging to shit.
Aaron, could you ask them to give a mark so the medic can find it quicker?
User left your channel.
Yeah, they should find it, but it's 105th, they're slow. They're good, but they're slow.
This is 1-1, I've sent my medic in an AMRAP towards the T-72, over.
Not a copy, thank you, out. Is it too far away?
That's what I thought, but it only let me do 1%.
Somebody, did you give me
Was
an
it?
answer?
What? No, I was trying to get a medic over, so if you are with them, you could ask them directly instead of going over 41.
Ah, right, yeah, sorry, I was marveling at the new enhancement update.
Yeah, no problem.
That, when somebody's crouching, they fixed that you vault over them instead of getting on top of them. The best thing about this, it makes climbing up walls actually like 100% feasible now.
Oh, sorry?
Crin's still up, yeah?
I can easily get over 40 if you need Crin. But I think. Huh? What? What do you need? Oh, fuck you too.
No, that's not what I was gonna say. Literally, whilst I've been trying to save Black's life before CZ crashed, I imagine.
Yeah?
He was trying to contact you over 40.
He was trying to contact me over 40. Yeah, I was off 40.
Yeah, that might be why. Okay, fair enough. That is fair.
I am gonna make sure I'm on 40 again. I was basically having to deal with pilots at the moment too.
Fair enough.
Read last message over 40. I don't understand why our guys are on 40.
Well, CZ's not actually here, so you can't get the message from CZ. Hi, Iron.
Oh, you have a normal toolkit. I know
I have both. I have both because I'm not an idiot.
I have both. Won't let me do it.
User joined your channel.
We're just waiting for them to repair before we start moving to phase line 3.
Right, yeah, I'm just vibing with the infantry right now.
Just all cars and speed advised, as soon as we clear last resistance in the infantry and the tank is back up, we're gonna start moving phase line 3 as the rest of the. I would like to try to have a nice wedge formation with the infantry middle behind the command behind that, but let's see if we can. Is your tank repaired? It does look like it's not smoking anymore.
Yeah, it is.
Amazing. All call signs, rally up at the rally marker and get ready to move out.
What rally marker?
Oh, not yet? Okay. Stand by one, I'm trying to get that ready marked. It was already one, but apparently you can't see it.
No, I put it on global now.
This is 1-1, we're en route.
User left your channel. User joined
I'm pretty sure that was the tank rally mark.
Yeah, that's why I thought. I thought it was on the side chat so everybody could see, but maybe they're using something so they can't see it. There's a lot of enemy infantry in the north.
No idea.
You have someone to kiss? Have you? You have someone kiss that boo-boo?
Perry. Perry, can you
I have.
Sure, what do you have for that?
What? Sorry?
I'm just over there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, apparently CC was trying to say something over 40, and I'm not on 40 because why would it be on 40 unless I need to ask Zeus something?
Yeah, we are fucking like cluttered up here. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, be advised. Arma mark.
Ivan, could you get some of your tanks on that? I don't know what's going on exactly. You don't need frames where you're going.
Yeah, the helicopter's just back in the area now. Did they lose all of their ERA? Oh, I thought. Oh, okay. So they only have two. All right, I see. They got downgraded.
Hurry back up and deliver it.
Do you guys back up because we're waiting for you so we can move?
I'm waiting for an up from their tank literally right now, mate.
Okay.
Yeah, be advised. Due to you blowing up our friendly T-72, they now have one without ERA.
Yeah, we're just gonna have the tank form like some kind of wedge while you stay. Oh, you have two L117s? Okay, then you just make a. Yep.
And one with an M2.
You're only with 6 people and you have 3. You know what? I'm not gonna question it.
We have 4 tanks for one small
No, I just find it very funny that you downgraded our
command squad.
I know. It's. We had to work with what we had, okay? I expected to have over 10 infantry, but here we are. We're gonna have the tanks spearhead in front, have like a small arrow while we be just slightly behind and in between them.
Right. Also, be advised, I've marked a new air free fire zone. It's just.
Yeah. And other than that, we're just moving to phase line 3. Then we move to the next road, and as soon as you guys get engaged, try to move to the left behind the forest and try to walk further on foot. Because that we expect heavy infantry in that area and the last as well.
So basically just move behind the tanks.
Move behind the tanks until you're close enough that you can find a good spot to disembark and start moving on foot to clear the town.
This is what happens if you don't have logic.
Yes. No, I think we're fine.
I just rejoined because my frames were shit.
Yeah, you said something over 40, but I was not on 40 for just a moment.
Oh.
I've got 35
yeah, I was going to tell you that you have repair and rearm vehicles there.
Like,
and refuel,
this is
like over
surprisingly
there.
smooth, even though I've got technical.
Over where?
Over behind you, west, like at the brick building.
Okay, yeah, I was just using the command truck, which is also the repair vehicle.
Oh yeah, I mean.
Also, by the way, I got checked out. We had like a very cool last stand with like a shot freeze and incendiaries and
Okay.
And then once they're
I
up,
tried to run over to
yeah,
help
it's a
them,
mess right now.
but then I got run over by
Yeah, I'm hearing like 4 different people talk to me. So what did you say, Aaron?
Sorry, my drivers are all down to like no frames, and I've got 2 tanks currently like orange, needing fixes that they're currently working on.
Okay, well, you just heard CC say there is some kind of repair stuff over there. I don't know where exactly he meant. He just said somewhere west.
I fucking love how our air asset downgraded our T-72.
On green smoke, Barlow. On green smoke.
On the green smoke. Oh, I see the green smoke.
You think that renders from the air? I think they're flying low now, not to make.
We advise you have friendly repair vehicles on the green smoke just southwest of our position. West-southwest. Where are you? L117's okay. Yeah.
This is exactly what we're doing right now.
But yeah, perfect.
I
also love how we're repairing 3 tanks on a fucking open field on top of a hill.
yeah, you know what? I'm not questioning it. Yeah?
They just took out, I think, an enemy tank. They've behind a bunch of trenches. There's a checkpoint there as well. They're marking it running.
Okay, that is amazing. Because if yeah, I basically told McDonald to stay behind the tanks until they're close enough to find a good spot to ditch the vehicle and go further on foot. I want them to clear the town on foot in case of enemy people with ATs. And the tanks will stay in Overwatch.
If you could mark those trenches as well, that would be fucking lovely over.
Yeah, I will try to talk to him. No, actually, as soon as they're trend.
Okay, right. So those giant hay things, I've marked with the red line, is basically a sort of enemy trench line at the moment. I'm gonna move the free fire zone.
Not a copy. I'm gonna ask if our friends in the north are gonna need support soon or not.
Right. Yeah, I've just done this right now. Iron. See the free fire zone I've moved? Is that hunting? Just so you don't drive into the enemy air removal.
McDonald's. Real quick, can you hear me? McDonald, can you hear me? Okay, when you look at phase line 3 on the north there is a checkpoint. An enemy tank, some trenches and stuff. We need to take that out first once we hit phase line 3. After that, we start moving basically as planned. What was Iron's status? Was he nearly done? Because we need to... Oh, fuck. How far are you guys with repairing? Everyone good? You all good? You all green? Okay, once you guys hit phase line 3, we need to turn to engage the checkpoint first, but the rest will stay the same.
Enemy air's down, be advised.
How far are you with repairing?
We have to move, otherwise we're gonna get fucked.
Okay, everybody get ready to move out. Even if you're yellow, we need to start moving.
We got so fucking lucky that didn't hit anybody. Right.
Thanks front, move in 10 seconds. Oh, this is the wrong one. Ah, it's fine, I will use this. Start moving towards phase line 3. What?
One copies. Is that a Rianvik?
I think so.
Right, okay. And T-72 isn't ready yet, so if we move these vehicles back a bit into cover, and then we can also rearm the helicopter. And
That works.
So we just make
Yeah.
it quick, because we want to move them in cover first.
Actually, let's move with our guys first to take out the checkpoints. Yeah. I will use the repair fake, it's fine. Buddha, you get disorganized. 1-1 and 1-2. The tanks you have currently available, so let's start moving them up. 1-1, stay behind the tanks.
It's only a half repaired. We couldn't repair it fully, so yeah.
You could stay behind and repair while we move the other tanks front. I think the infantry moved further north than the plan was, but that's shit. Oh my god, Batman. I feel so bad. I just saw your comment. But you only see black. What? Do you have a problem with black or something? Like, what the hell, man? One, be advised, one of you guys just get down behind your face.
Tier 3 commander to the infantry squad.
Copy, max down. Then.
Buddha, how's it going with the resupply?
Right, T-72 rolled out, they're half repaired, but the airs resupplied, I'm gonna drive the vehicles a bit further.
For the copy.
41 ready, check.
Wait.
Check.
Solid check.
Yeah, does he not hear us?
Possibly. But I think black is not able to hear.
1-1 actual is back.
1-2, can you confirm black cannot hear us?
I can hear you now, but
Amazing. Okay, once everybody's ready, we start moving to phase line 3 through the right side around the forest.
you want us to move around the right side of the forest? Is it a
tank squads, enemy tank 54 on the checkpoint behind blue tarp.
Hey, by the way, do you want to resupply vehicles?
Just somewhere safe.
To move around the right side of the forest?
I want us to move over the southeastern side of that forest, so if you move directly east, you can go around it.
Right, okay, what's the current plan where you're pushing everybody? Ken was busy with air jet.
Same markers as before. We just wanted to make sure that that checkpoint was mostly secured before you moved in. 1-1, you guys also ready to move?
This is 1-1, be advised, there's an additional BMP that just rolled in from the north, over.
Got a copy. Get air on that if you can.
advise I got air on that. I think tanks on it as well, so it should be dealt with shortly.
Infantry squad, be advised, there's a tank bearing 6 in the forest from our position.
Arma, this is J-Tech. Be advised I've marked the current location of the resupply vehicles. It's northeast of the old platoon rally, over.
Placement. I found another good placement. PTR is disarming and they're right in front of me, so I'm just gonna pull back a little.
The tank is down, over.
All units, all call signs on the snap, the IFV BMP has been taken out as well. Over.
1-1 to all call signs. Is that tank north taken out?
I'm pretty sure it was taken out. Pretty sure 1-2 took it out.
3rd commander to platoon commander.
Send it.
We have seen flares in the village up northeast from our position. Might be artillery or anything. Watch out, keep your head low.
Solid copy, saw them as well. Stay behind and go around if possible. Infantry, I want you to try to push further southeast around where those flares landed so we can move on to the next objective. One 0 to 1-1, do you copy?
This is 1-1, I copy.
Are you boys able to remount and move southeast together with the tanks?
Wave 1, I'll come back to that.
Copy. It's being so slow.
This is 1-1, we're able to move. You want us to proceed towards the southeast right now? Over.
To the southeast if you see me and we attacking from this direction.
Copy that.
User joined your channel.
One for your eyes, I basically want you to follow generally around the blue line to assault from there to give tanks better cover for you as well.
Good copy.
On to sit rep. So there's a little ditch where I am right now. It might be good to have the resupply here as soon as we start moving.
Yeah, I was literally about to do that.
There's also on the southwestern side of the little forest in between the road and where we're actually moving. There's also a little ditch. You could also ditch one of the trucks there, but might not fit both.
No, I see what you mean. I think it can fit both. It should be fine. The M103s are moving out now. The last one is on its way now.
Copy. They should be moving according to the line. 2-1 and 1-2, feel free to move towards the next road.
Enemy rock artillery has been killed.
command, repeat last.
Feel free to move to phase line 4, just marked on map.
Command, stand by.
User left your channel.
This is 1-1, we got an RPG man on the road right in front of us towards the northeast.
User joined your channel.
By the way, the enemy rocket artillery has been killed, apparently by air, so that's just enough.
You know I marked an area for the M13s to go through the open field, right? They still chose to go over the road and they got ambushed. Just what I expected. Like, I purposely didn't want them to go on that road because they will get ambushed.
What's up?
Oh, they moved over the road instead of the open field, which is what I said, and they got ambushed because of it, and I was expecting us.
Yeah.
I'm a little salty about that, not gonna lie, because I said it multiple times to move further south, southeast, etc.
I don't know, they were dealing with a lot of fire. I think comms are just fucked today.
Yeah, it's what it is.
Interesting resupply of the healer.
God. Is it still repairable over here? Is it still repairable? Yeah, I wanted the infantry to go over this open field as well, so we have perfect covering, we wouldn't get ambushed. And now they're over there.
They're in the town.
That is not the correct town.
Yes, it is.
No, the town is further south. That's the area we need to cover.
That's the warehouses that are marked by your blue arrow.
I'm gonna need a medic.
Where is there a blue arrow? It's not, because we are...
Your blue line goes right past that town.
They're on that road here. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, and your road's here.
And I heard that was not part of the town, so we didn't need to capture it.
Resupply, over.
Solid copy, stand by 1. Does that little board have room for resupply as well?
Let me ask.
1-1, could you make a small list what you need, or is it just ammo?
This is 1-1, we're in need of MP5 ammunition and blood for medical. Over.
Solid copy, stand by 1.
So the thingy can carry crates in its inventory, that's about it.
Okay, could I just have one crate with MP5 ammo and a crate with blood bags, basically. That's more than enough.
Right, where do they pick this up?
Probably all the way to Arsenal. Actually, I could ask for the standby 1.
Outside command.
This is 1-0 too high.
Go.
We are requesting resupply for ammo and blood bags. We could get some crates for kilos. We don't know where to get the crates otherwise.
Yeah, we'll think of something. Over.
Solid copy now, stand by. Commander?
User left your channel.
Donuts! I swear, this part wasn't part of the town, so... It actually is. I was wrong.
Where are those resupply crates, by the way?
They're currently thinking of something. I said they could technically have some crates. Did first platoon find anything?
No, they haven't found anything yet as far as I know. I'm currently at the resupply mark all the way back.
I don't know exactly where it is.
Armor this jetpack.
User joined your channel.
JTAC, what do you want?
Be advised, I just want to inform you that I moved the resupply up to just west of Baseline 3, just if you need to re-armor.
Hi.
Hello.
We can't move the tank. It's scuffed. It needs serious help. Over.
Oh no, I just mean in general for your entire tank platoon, just so you know where the resupply is. Over.
Okay, well, I still need like a fucking engineer team to come fix this thing because we got no.
Yeah, we don't have engineers. This is out of our budget. Over.
Phone up the budget committee. We need help immediately and splints because none of us have splints.
I could try to work with splints.
Hey fam, I'm gonna run over there. I've got splints, but that's about it.
I would like some splints too.
Ask if Shino still has it, because I was Shino was like a makeshift medic.
Tank tracks and we'll be fine.
Be advised. What do you exactly need? I've got one pilot running over there, an engineer. Over.
Right now. I need tracks, the vehicle to work, and some splits.
Okay, be advised. I'm coming over to pilots.
1-0 to high. What is the status on that possible resupply?
Actually, wait one. I'm gonna loot a track out this destroyed BMP. Today is a day of very daring resupply and rearm. Over.
Wait one ground. Can you bring 2 tracks? Because it is both. Over.
I only have one. There's an M113 on the road in like to your left. You can grab a track out of that one. Over.
Were there no tracks in this one? I already used them all.
Hello.
Yeah.
I can't run, but apparently there's one in that.
Engine's fixed. I don't know if it can be fixed.
This is very interesting. I'm doing now. I'm doing more Logi, but I've been switching between JTAG, Logi, and 2IC.
Yeah, look, I think somebody's literally just walking slowly with your thing. Yeah, I see you walk, mate. It's funny. You don't want me to pick you up, truck?
No, there's an M103 just to your left, just to your north. If you can grab the track out of that one, that would be brilliant.
M113, yeah.
Where I'm looking that direction.
Do I need 2 tracks?
Yeah, they need 2 tracks, fucking needy bastards.
I mean, we could have just loaded them in the truck real quick, just run that back and forth.
I didn't know you had the truck, but I'm like, well, now I'm almost there.
Yeah, I might as well walk too, just to show how slow this is getting. We need to match their pace, don't we?
Exactly.
Where are the tracks? Are they in the crate or something?
They're in the inventory of the M103, in the cargo.
I see it, I'm grabbing one.
User left your channel.
1-1, what's your status?
This is 1-1. We believe we have found the weapon. Over.
Solid copy. Could you give me a description?
Wait 1, over.
User joined your channel.
The weapon is a human-sized pistol that shoots explosive rounds. Over.
Solid copy. That means you have found it. This is ground to high command. We have found an experimental weapon.
I'm pretty sure it was was supposed to be gas, but the gas mod broke.
Here, I will release it. Make sure you don't lose it. It's right over here.
What's up?
User left your channel. Joined your channel.
Yeah, but where the fuck are the supply crates?
I am literally constantly trying to get that, and I will keep holding this. Yeah, stand by one, stand by one. It's been 10 minutes.
Give me a sec.
I've been... no, I've been on 40 multiple times.
Give me a sec.
Hi, Command. This is JTAC.
Go for it, Command.
I need those resupply crates for my helicopter, like, yesterday, please.
Yeah, I know.
User left your
Britain's
channel.
working on it.
Tell him to work fast. We've been waiting here. In the time it took you to get those fucking crates up, we repaired a tank.
We literally walked the tracks towards them.
Well, you guys seem to have the magic touch, so fix. So we can't get it to go on.
Oh my god. Who the fuck told you how to how to fucking operate a tank anyway?
I went to officer school, not armor school. I didn't know how tanks work.
1-1, what's your status? Apart from the ammo.
We're getting overrun by an enemy tank, over.
Solid copy, feel free to fall back towards the tank slowly. Use smoke if you need to.
Yeah, it did.
We disabled the tank, over.
Solid copy, good shit.
Scratch last, it's not dead, over.
Be advised, I see enemy artillery markers in your AO. Get the hell out in cover.
With this.
1-0, I'm scared, so is my squad.
I understand, we're trying to get resupply into armor working for you, so we have some extra firepower.
I'm gonna drive you back to your helicopter, yeah?
But where are the rest of the tracks? So I just put some in my truck. Never mind.
Those were all the ones. I'm driving back to helicopter.
Okay. Iron, could you cover our infantry? They're dealing with a lot of shit and they're scared. Also make sure pilots to cover over the infantry. They're gonna need a lot of help.
This is high to ground, resupply on green smoke. I'm just done. Over.
Hallelujah, thank you. Be advised, we have resupply and green smoke, but I think you're otherwise occupied. But do you see the green smoke? Oh, never mind, I see it.
Okay, right. So we don't have to fly it? You know that
You don't have to, it's amazing. Where was it just who asked that there's two guys at spawn? Because there's literally a teleport pole! Whoever just said we have two guys at spawn, there's literally a teleport pole.
By the way, are you?
Apparently completely stuck.
This is high to
Never
ground.
mind. I am going to the resupply.
A new teleport pole has been put
Right,
at the resupply point.
I've
Return
parked
there.
the repair truck in the small river, and I'm gonna get the ammo and fuel truck there as well.
I know it took high command so long to get fucking resupply. Oh, the teleport pole. Ah, they didn't move it yet, that's why. What do you need? Yeah, what's that? Yeah. What? Oh god. Did you see the massive potato cannon? Are you just happy to see me, or is that a massive potato cannon? By the way, feel free to use that potato cannon as an artillery gun. By the way, 1-1, be advised, use that massive experimental weapon as an artillery gun if you need. We're fully allowed to do so.
It's not in our possession, and we do not have a resupply for MP5 ammo. Over.
There's seriously no MP5 ammo.
Yes.
This is ground too high.
Go for high.
The resupply is lacking MP5 ammo.
Personal aid kit.
By the way, I was about to move the vehicles to CZ to be diffuser. It's going over.
Hey Shino, you could use that potato cannon as an artillery gun. It's really strong. Just be advised, it's actually like a rocket. It's explosive.
We got overrun by a tank. And I was scared.
What is the what is the MP5 ammo called?
Doesn't go very far. His aim is really high.
Yeah. Well, he aimed really high. Aim it straighter.
Never mind, I think I found it.
MP5 ammo is coming, boys. I'm sorry.
This is JTAC. Be advised, the resupply has been moved up to where we repaired your tank cover.
No, I just respawned, so I don't need any.
Hey, how fast the infantry advanced so far?
They're just resupplying, and they're currently at that resupply point. It should be marked. Never mind, it's not. Let me fix that.
I want you to run east.
This is 1-1 to command. The MP5 ammo is only for German MP5s, not the MP2.
No, it's not. Doesn't work for me.
The British MP5 does not support this kind of ammo.
Is it just you?
Solid copy. This is ground too high. Wrong MP5 ammo. You have the Brits and the German. They need the other one.
Well, what is it called? I asked you the question.
Sorry, I didn't. What is it called? What's the thing called?
It's the
It's called DM91.
5 ton.
It's called the M91.
Just 5 tons.
I put in the German one.
What?
Yep. 110.
That is ammo.
They're using the MP2.
Yeah, I know. I know I was gonna stick around too long.
That's the right. No, not the right round.
You have approval.
Still not the right
Go to
round.
bed.
There's one for the MP2 and one for the SG5. I don't know which one you have.
I have the MP5. I have the L91A1.
Oh god damn it.
Yeah, it's the Brit one.
Yeah, they need the British one apparently. I don't know either at this point.
It's the L1. It's the L91. Wait, it's the L91A1 SMG.
And no, what is the magazine called?
It's called M9mm 30 rounder reload tracer yellow man.
That's so great. I've seen it.
Yeah, it also breaks explosions. You can actually use it to artillery. You can actually kill BMPs with that. That's the best part.
Wait, we killed a tank with that.
You killed a tank with that potato cannon. Oh, fucking send me that shit later. Hey, Buddha, that's experimental potato gun. Can literally kill tanks.
Very good.
Amazing.
Break, enemy kilo in
This is
the
high to ground. Do you want to index Albersdorf or do you want to Runnersdorf? Over.
I do think we have enough time, to be honest. It's only 10. We could at least take Albernhorf properly, because there's still a part of the village we didn't clear.
Yeah, it's been taken out of.
Yeah, I mean that's
1-1 enemy helo has been neutralized. And
Yeah, we should have that. Okay, all Kali signs. When ready, let's clear the last part of town. That will be the last objective before index.
Balo So, do you want to take Albanhof or do you want to go all the way to Arasdorf? Is the question.
I'm actually up for both, but it more depends on how everyone is feeling. Things have been really slow, so maybe just keep it here because.
But yeah, that and time schedule says 20 minutes max, and we're not gonna make Arasdorf on that.
Yeah, so we're gonna clear the rest of the town, and then I think that's a good call.
Okay, copy. Did you hear that, CC? Yep.
Sorry about it. I'm just getting an aneurysm, trying to get people to move and trying to get the resupply. Buddha. I haven't seen battles much slower than this before in here, to be honest.
Wait one.
User left your channel.
This is 1-1. We're gonna move towards the base of the room building now.
Copy. 1-2, feel free to move further over the open terrain to cover infantry's advance. I'll leave movement to your discretion. Be advised, enemy BMP east-northeast of town. Could you get to Hilo? It's just behind the town.
Sorry, what's I was talking about to my pilot?
Enemy, it looked like a BMP. I can't see it from the distance. It's east side of town. Just behind on the hill.
Yeah. If I'm getting on it.
Copy. Tanks should be moving up too, but just in case.
Just east, I saw it.
All car signs be advised that enemy IFV east of town is not down. We're getting air. I'm moving in close to just, you know, staying behind the infantry though. Well, if his arms are no more, that's not very handy, is it? Ah!
Covering me and Deadman and Aaron and Shino because we're all fucked.
Alright, Deadman, yeah, Sheena back to the just a little bit to the northwest. Ella's down as well. Bella is okay. Just lost some blood and got a minor injury on his torso.
Put the infantry is down, they're slowed down a little bit.
We are currently 3 men down, requesting backup over.
I'm literally right next to you. Already was trying to call it in. We have that BTR, we can call it in, tanks are moving in closer.
Yeah, just do it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Everyone clear back line.
Want to be advised, the town is not yet clear and infantry are mowed down and slow, so they stay away from the inside of the town.
We were attempting to move up to support the infantry, but the problem is we have about 4 frames right now, Bravo.
That is a solid copy. May the framing gods guide you. Enemies east behind that red brick wall.
I'm on infantry in the town. Be advised, there's another tank moving up from the south.
Enemy tank south, it's nearly saw me.
Yeah, no, I'm fucking getting air on ship, but I can let up by B again.
We have our tank on it.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to.
Infantry seems good, they moved up. We just need to clear this town, clear the surrounding areas, and then we're indexing. One, clear the surrounding buildings. We could be done after that.
Copy that. We're working on it.
I have it on 500 meters again. Fuck, that's why.
Alright, let's proceed. Can I get a status report on the injured people?
Does this open?
You guys are good?
Yeah.
Okay, good shit.
Does not open. Okay, this is not open.
Thank you, High Command, for that, but I needed. Thank you very much, though.
What?
This is 1-1. We got reports of an enemy BMP towards the west, flanking our injured guys.
You mean that BMP that just exploded? Possibly?
It's definitely still alive.
Copy. Be advised, Kryn is being Kryn. Watch out for enemy BMPs. Buddha, are you still up?
Yeah, sorry, I killed the fucking Dishka UAZ running straight towards me. Our helo hit it, then they shot me, and now I'm back up.
Okay, yeah, there's some kind of BMP, so.
All cosigns be advised, Sheena has the big potato gun and I have potatoes in my backpack. So if we go down, loot us. Over.
Use it as artillery if you need to. Did we just get run by an enemy helo?
No, that's an enemy jet. Oh, we've got a friendly helo.
Copy. All cousins be advised, you have enemy CAS jet in the air.
Yeah, it's some kind of a MiG. Or like, sorry, SU something.
User left your
It's trying
channel.
to fuck our helo up, but it's missing.
User joined your channel.
Also, I love how at the start we we're really slow and we're trying to take care not to damage property. Now we just, oh, that building is enemies in it. Let's explode it because we have potato gun.
User joined your channel. User joined your channel. User joined your channel. User
Holy
Quick
shit,
question
that was
before
one of
we
the
debrief.
most
Did I got the
funniest shit
User
ever.
left
Like,
your channel.
Yep, I'll delete.
I got a whole
Ah.
frames by the index screen.
I had an aneurysm at the end just trying to get people moving. I'll say so.
User left your channel.
I had near the end. I
User
had
joined
1
your channel.
FPS.
User joined your
There
channel.
you go.
User was moved to your channel.
Fucking
User
hell.
joined your channel.
That's the second time it
User
happened with
joined your
this kind of
channel.
arms.
User was moved to your channel. User joined your channel. User joined your channel.
User joined your channel.
User joined your channel. Microphone muted. Microphone
Oh,
activated.
wow, a channel.
User was moved to your channel.
Barlow,
User
keep the
was
stream
moved
up.
to your
This
channel.
is going to
I
be so
know.
funny.
User was moved to your channel.
Cece, I have a question about that BMP that drove right behind us and didn't shoot us.
Oh yeah, that was me. Because it drove from your left.
User
You just
disconnected
didn't
from
see
your
it.
channel.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, you're right. So I just drove it straight to you, and you were very
yeah.
scared.
I was watching that, trying to get Hilo on it, but Hilo was getting shot at, so I just watched the fucking BMP drive up on a friendly tank. I was like, be advised that BMP is east of the tank. No, wait, it's behind it. Fucking
Ended
God.
up getting blown up by an 80.
Alright, let's start with debrief. Let's let the Zeus go first.
Tanks without infantry support that I was very tempted to just, surround with 80 infantry and stuff like that. But like helicopters getting shut down within the first 20 minutes.
It's almost like we had 6 people in the infantry squad.
Yeah, I know. No, there was just not enough infantry today, like at all.
Yes.
Yeah, partly because like half of 1-1 disappeared like an hour before the op. I think some people from 1-1 as well. But yeah, if we had more infantry, this could have gone better, I think. But like this, it was just a mess. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, Zeus?
Very good.
Or
1-0, Barlow?
Does
yeah.
Kryn want to say anything?
Oh, Kryn, do you also have to add anything?
I was shot down more times by a 105 millimeter tank shot than by a Stinger. That's all I want to say.
Yeah, I didn't know we had a Stinger at some points, but
yeah.
Yeah, that was a fucking great shot by Madman.
Yeah, the first one.
I do fully agree that having most infantry just leave 1 hour before the op made it really difficult. I had to quickly get something on the fly, and I was not fully prepared for that. Next to that, lots of things were really slow, partly because we just didn't have the infantry, but also partly because, well, we were just a little bit slow, and we had to repair the tanks, which took a lot of time, which is just fair, but it made everything really a slog, which I hope didn't bring too much of the fun down. This could have been a lot quicker, I think. There are definitely things probably people could look into, seeing how they could do better. But in general, we did get everything at least done. We did at least get to move. Having it cost so much time to repair tanks might be something for the Zeus to just, repair one part and then help. I'm not sure, because Ratty really pointed 10 minutes just at least repairing. That was just a shame. I do think the infantry at least moved really well. They cleared every building. They did find the objective, the giant potato cannon. I already knew kind of where it was, but I didn't want to let that in just so people check buildings, because I knew there were. If Kryn would be there, there might be a secret AT guy in there. But we at least got it done in the end. We did at least keep moving, and that is what I'm happy about. So a little bit mixed feelings. I think it was at least okay.
Alright, Woda?
Microphone muted.
Well, just say it was very. It's because of the whole like replanning and then having a helicopter whose sole purpose is anti-tank, and then having 3 tanks who also can kill tanks was kind of challenging at some points. I think at the end, our Hilo got to shoot a lot of stuff, and our tanks got to shoot a lot of stuff, so that went fine. Other than that, it was very interesting to like figure out. Most of the time, I was just trying to figure out what the fuck was going on and like somehow filling gaps where like Bardo couldn't be. Hopefully, it did an adequate job there. But yeah, in the end, I kind of just became the platoon nanny where I was throwing around the resupply, managing air, and like somehow still trying to do 2 IC shit. But other than that, I had fun. It was good.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's 1-1. I think we did pretty good. I had lots of fun. Bit of a sore throat. The end was a bit more chaotic, mostly because it was a close quarters combat area, and we just got overrun by helicopters, tanks. I eventually saw coming in. I don't know what happened there with the potato gun shooting at the tank, but that was definitely interesting. It was generally interesting to have a potato gun on our side.
The potato gun has 2 confirmed tank kills.
And a BTR kill as well.
Yeah. Yeah. It was lots of fun shooting the helicopters down.
Microphone activated.
Pretty much
Microphone
it.
muted.
1-2.
It was very big fun to command an actual platoon of tanks and have them operate almost. I think there was the only incident we had was when Black's T-72 ended up driving down the road completely in the wrong direction.
Of course, it was Blacks.
Yeah. Was that fucking? I fucking love how T-72 got downgraded by a helicopter.
Oh yeah,
Microphone activated.
I have a clip of that because okay, so what happened was I took a fucking car with the fucking recoilless rifle on it.
SPG, yeah.
Yeah, I drove it towards the T-72. The gunner on the SPG got fucking interested in the helicopter, so he wasn't shooting the tank. But the helicopter was fucking confused enough that it shot both the fucking car and the tank. So I got a maneuver kill on a T-72.
I just fucking love how they lost the ERA after that.
One question real quick to 1-2. There were some times we lost communication. Was this TeamSpeak issues? Also happening.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like TS dropped a lot, and we had problems even within the platoon with just the fact that like we had commanders who'd been shot out or just decapitated.
Okay, that makes sense. I thought it was the case. That's why I didn't want to shit on anyone, because if TeamSpeak is a bitch, there's nothing you can do about it. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. I was trying to keep an eye on, and like the original plans we'd put into action with the tanks had kind of got rotated a bit, so
yes,
we ended up with one of the Leos doing what the T-72 was going to do, but we still did the plan basically to the letter that we'd
yeah, you guys were mostly exactly on the position or a close enough position that I always knew kind of where most of the tanks were. Infantry had to improvise a lot because they were just with so little, some things just was nearly impossible for them. But yeah, the communication issues didn't help. That's why I was really glad to have Buddha just running around like a headless chicken, telling where everyone was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. It's just the infantry that we were lacking was a big problem.
I think if we'd had the infantry, it would have been a lot better.
Yeah.
That was the big problem. And there was one point we did have to withdraw the tanks back because the infantry was so far behind. And I don't think it's their fault. It was just their numbers.
Yeah.
I mean,
but
like one of the problems we had basically, like there was like one time where 2 of our tanks got disabled, and so we had to repair it. I got shot, so then and I got downed, so then we had people repairing the tank and also fixing me up and fixing some other people up. However, after Iron and Alexei finished, I also want to add something else.
Also, that first checkpoint, that was amazingly done. It was very swiftly, very stealthily, and we basically took them out before they could really fire on us. That was really good. Do want to end on that note, definitely.
Yeah, no, I've got nothing but praise for the tank crew today, especially the commanders of the vehicles. They did really well. And I think a little thank you needs to go, minus the fact they killed one of our tanks, but they made up for it in the end, the pilots, with putting our tank back together. So
Yeah,
running,
yeah.
Wooden running like a kilometer.
You owe me a beer for that one. Fuck you. Carried that fucking track for hundreds of meters. Yeah, fuck. One more thing I want to say is with the resupply. I think that is one thing we could have done better. Is maybe like do it in a town or like not clump up or do it in the forest, because that we are very lucky that MI2 missed its rocket, but that could have killed our like all of our tanks plus the infantry and command staff.
I mean, yeah, but we were trying to miss.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, like, there have been points where, like, one shell could have taken out the entire team, and that's not even an
Yeah,
exaggeration.
I was trying to get our asses on the move as soon as possible, so that didn't happen.
Everybody scrambled after that rocket got shot anyway, but...
yeah, thanks for giving them the incentive to move.
I found it very funny when the pilots repaired the tank, and I carried the fucking track over. And that track was stolen off a BMP, by the way, just so you know. Other than that, yeah, that's anything I want to say.
Apologies about taking one out one of your tanks. We weren't told about any tanks being that way, and plus we couldn't tell if it had what do you call it, branches on it or anything. Like there, you can't see anything. We literally
it's
can't
fair. It's
see
fair.
it.
No, I know. We put British flags on our IFVs the other day when we left the position, and we still got killed because the gunners were in thermals, and they just went, yeah, that's.
Do any of the other tank commanders want to add anything?
It would be black. That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Because Alexis cleared off.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, I think one of the things is because we were like 3 tank crews, and all the commanders, of course, had like long range radios. Comms were a bit fucked because there was a lot of comms just going on in the tank itself and on long range, and then overall because we were on the same frequency. But I think in the end we still managed quite well. But yeah, there was the incident where we got actually fucking friendly fire, where like our entire tank was gone and like I think half of the infantry squad. But yeah, like I just want to give out major props to Sheena and Parts for complying for the fucking retard order at the end. So basically what we found was like we found a factory with a lot of people in there, like, and I just said, okay, I'm gonna open the doors, you guys run in there. And they did. They ran like everyone over. However, you can see in Discord what happened with the fucking tank. It got fucking flipped, but we got the fucking science thing. So
bro,
good job on that.
Was that tank that was flying off at the end? Yeah, I had to shoot like 6 people because the factory wasn't clear yet.
But yeah, still, good job on everyone like working together with the infantry was also pretty good.
And sorry, my brief.
I liked it a lot, and I think our crew did as well.
I mean, considering what we had to work with, we did very well, like, in terms of coordinating. It was a clusterfuck, but somehow we survived.
I really made like a really good plan that was like put to multiple tests and me actually checking terrain and everything when like hours before the op. And then 1 hour before the op everybody left, so that made it really hard to quickly switch, because I actually made a whole plan and written it out and everything. You could literally ask multiple people about that.
Improvise, adapt, overcome.
Yeah, so, but then if I do not have alcohol, I'm very anxious, so talking over a new plan that I haven't worked out in my head yet, fully, that is always a little bit. So that was why the briefing was a little scuffed, my apologies for that.
It's okay, man, you did a great job.
Yeah, I think it was fine.
We still love you.
I want to point out that our Hilo crew got shot down and they held out in a building, like having a last stand. I've heard something like fucking incendiaries getting thrown at them and RPGs getting fired at them.
Buddha, did one of them survive?
No, Perp King didn't survive. I ran to like help him, but on my way there, I got run over by an enemy tank.
Oh, by the way, Voda, that tank, it was sitting there for like 5 to 8 minutes.
Yeah.
Doing nothing. And I just see you. Why is he standing next to the enemy tank?
So the only reason I didn't shoot my AT launcher is because I forgot I had it.
But
yeah, I got run over by that enemy tank and then fucking survived that somehow.
Did
you over because I was like, I don't want to shoot him. Come on. So I just
also, did we go over the pilots yet? I don't think we did.
No, we didn't.
No.
Oh.
Who was the tank that on the first tank that got shot at by the rocket launcher?
Oh yeah, that was us. Yeah.
Did one of the pilots at all survive? I know Perp went down, but did one of them survive?
No, none of them did. So
Ah, no survival ribbon then.
Alright, anyway, let's have Perp King
yeah.
have the final word.
Yes, thank you. Sorry about killing one of the friendly tanks. We couldn't really see going up there. It looked enemy, and I don't know why we have T-72s. It's a bit stupid. But
The only reason we had T-72s is because the mod doesn't have anything better for the British side.
Wasn't the Challenger in there?
Nope.
No, it's Cup.
It should be Cup, no?
Yeah, we don't have Cup. We have free CB.
Fair enough. We did a lot of stuff, despite being told we weren't going to do much, but fun getting shot down and then surviving that long. I don't know why the Zeus had a hard-on to try and kill us.
I just love.
I mean, because
I
you
love the
landed
periodic
in the middle
updates over my fucking long range as well.
I mean, that's because you landed literally in the middle of the objective. So I was like, well, I'm not just gonna let them sit there.
Do you have a recording of that at all, by the way, Mr. Zeus?
Yeah, I have some parts, but it was mostly Kren trying to kill you. I was doing the other stuff.
Surprising.
But yeah, I have the part where we rushed you and we shot your teammate.
Shit, he does
I have.
to die.
My perspective is also very fun because I just have the like sporadic radio comms.
Yes,
like,
I heard some of them.
They're trying to make me surrender, but I won't let them. Or some shit like that.
Yes, I really hope one of you survive because that will definitely be a survivor's ribbon.
But overall, that was fun. I hope I get to do the helicopter next time if you do have it. Or if you do continue this.
Yeah.
Well, this is the last Cold War up, so maybe a different helicopter.
Definitely.
One big advantage about not having a Cold War up, we will probably have CTAP, so I don't have to ask a SID rep as often. Because I definitely had to ask it a couple times because I needed to stay safe and I still needed to get eyes.
CTAP's overrated. You don't need GPS.
You also won't have a tank driver driving the wrong direction.
Exactly, that didn't help.
You just need to learn how to read fucking maps. It's not that difficult.
The tanks have CTAP.
Also, CC, how much bullshit did I survive?
Anyway, begging, like, Perry, please
guys.
come back.
This is the end of briefing. For the people that want to leave, you're free to leave. Have a great evening.
Have a good evening.
Other people can stay if they want.
Also, Zeus, how much bullshit did I survive? Because I literally had a PTR directly look at me, I had a tank directly look at me, I had infantry right around me, and I was just playing Ring Around the Roshi around my truck because I had to reload. Then I got hit by friendly fire because it basically shot thinking I was dead probably.
In the very first thing where we defended the hill, there was a tank crewman that walked up next to me while I was in the forest up there. Also, there was one like MG3 just constantly firing over my head. That was also interesting.
That was my
That
tank.
was me.
Yeah, that was really good. I really hope the Red Beret helped me. They're not getting shot by friendlies.
Yes.
See, berets are useful. Fuck you.
But
we were like, oh shit, Red Beret.
I think Wuda deserves a medal for bravery, just for running through the open everything, just to get me vision.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah? Was anyone able to confirm the hit on the two BMPs that were stacked above each other?
Unsure. I tried to stay safe mostly in case Wuda went down.
I think McDonald was closest.
I was close to what?
To the BMP stacked together above each other.
When was that?
At the end.
The end.
Where I was told to shoot at them with a potato.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, how strong was that potato gun?
It was really strong. It even hurt myself.
Yeah. I knew what was coming, but I didn't want to spoil it for anyone.
Just gone.
Yeah.
By
Happens.
the way, the potato cannon, when it fires, it's 120 mil that comes out of
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. I knew what it was. I've seen it. I also knew what location it was. It was one of those factories, but I didn't want to say it. That's why I just said there's some scientific kind of weapon possibly in one of the buildings, so make sure that you do check buildings.
Was it a potato can because you couldn't get the gas shit to work?
I don't know. You should ask CC about that one.
What?
Was it potato cannon because the gas shit broke, or?
No, the potato cannon was always there. It was
Okay, I appreciate that.
If you remember the fucking in deployment news, the weird image.
Yeah.
That's the location.
Yeah.
What weird image in front? I haven't looked in
Oh
that channel in a while.
yeah, I see it. It was Kryn who like nudged me and
No,
told
it was
me
me.
to.
It was me actually, but
Oh,
yeah.
it was you.
You guys nearly didn't find it.
Yeah, no, they wouldn't have found it. So I just saw Shino standing next to it, and I was like, I'll give it to him.
I was purposely saying people to keep checking because there might be some scientific bullshit.
No, I didn't know.
I have said that in briefing and later on too.
Yeah, but I think the only people that really like noticed that was infantry anyway.
Yeah. Poopy poop.
It happened. If we didn't find it at some point and we had it.
Let's see.
I'll see you guys later.
Goodbye.
Have a good one.
Bye bye. But when I saw what was in the box, I was really happy. So it was like, so looking inside, so no, they didn't really do it.
Dude,
basically chilled at Christmas.
I did notice that today it was the hardest to get people to move as the tanks were constantly on yellow and needing repairs, and the infantry was so little that they couldn't really easily clear out a town.
Yeah.
Especially the last town was lots of infantry, and the next town after that would have been even worse. So I already had like really good plans to, on the last two towns, combine the infantry to work together to get it and stuff. So I'm just really sad that my plans were thrown away an hour before the op, and I didn't notice it an hour before the op. I only knew it 5-10 minutes after I joined.
I woke up and fucking like what 40 minutes before ops time, by the way, just.
Yeah, I knew it 10 minutes after the server was finally properly up, and only then I knew it. So
what's it called? I love how at some point I had the habit of just sprinting forward at the first buff the op, just sprinting forward, nearly getting myself killed. I sprinted in the field, looked left, and just saw a checkpoint with a machine gun looking at me, and somehow they didn't fire, so I just took them out. It was pretty fun.
Amazing.
Awesome.
Infantry was clearing one of the barns at the first town. Was one of you Zeus by any chance controlling one of the guys that was running out?
Wait, what? I missed that. What was that?
At the 4 barns at the first or second town.
Yeah.
Were one of you guys controlling anybody in there?
Yeah, we both were. we both ran out yelling Polish words. Yes.
We fucking clapped.
Amazing.
Oh, I didn't understand. I didn't hear any Polish words.
Bro, I just started blasting, man. I just saw someone going on. I went fucking.
Also, those two jeeps that came for that tank when I was in the truck, those were really scary.
But I just want to also mark another thing. Like after we lost both our assets, we joined up with the infantry squad, and after like 5 minutes, McDonald is shouting, "Clear back blast!" And what is Private Parts doing? Running straight into the
Oh.
But I mean, but like 1 meter before he noticed and still dodged it, but still like.
Next time somebody screams,
that is why, yeah. That's why your pronouns are he, because he never will be him. Looks at general parts.
I kinda had real hard problems with my comms this time because it was just so much.
The comms issue were noticeable. The speed was very low. There were lots of things that, but it was just because we didn't have the infantry and some just team speed.
The only reason I had to do comms because I was not in the mood to change to a backpack with lower load capacity just so I can talk over comms. I want to take more medic stuff. I didn't get to use it, but I wanted to take more medic stuff.
But yeah, the amount of times where I had to say shh, shh, shh.
Also, by the way, am I the only one that finds it incredibly funny that the only tank that wasn't a Leopard was the one crewed by all Germans?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
We were like talking casually German with each other in the fucking Russian tank.
we offered them a slot on the vehicle, but then they were like, "Nope, we're poor. We don't have DLC."
The funniest thing is, we just found out that we all are not really 100% German. Black is German-Russian.
We have Jewish ethnicity as well.
Muslim.
I'm proud of that.
Jewish Ashkenazi. Jewish Ashkenazi, man. The fucking based.
Basta, co weź.
But yeah, Sheila, continue.
So parts is German-Romanian. And
Oh, no,
I'm
not
Polish
those.
German.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, so.
Romanian.
Oh.
Basically, yeah, actually, it makes sense. Like, everyone in that Russian tank is actually from the east and of Slavic descent. Some extent.
Am
Why
I
do my
only just
character
normal,
choose
like
an East German tank?
German here? God, fucking.
We're double agents.
All of you are. Yeah,
So
no.
the heli actually did get a proper kill then.
By the way, CZ, was that you who just deployed ATGM on the hill and tried to kill us?
Yes.
You fucking moron.
Did you use the targets then?
2 times.
I mean, I missed you on purpose. You would have been dead if I didn't. Like,
And then the second time I made it just in time.
Yes.
Yep.
What was that on the intersection anyway?
Oh, just so you know, I'm still streaming this because it's always fun.
Yeah.
Fuck.
At one point we were.
By the way, I
streaming
have
the
a video of that.
Yeah, I have it as well. Yeah, I'll show you my
Uh,
perspective.
yeah, I think Sheena was as well.
Dude, yeah, like, guys, you actually have to fucking watch the fucking sacrifice at the end from us. It was so good. Like, I didn't even give like the right command out just yet. I was like, okay, guys, I got an idea. I disembark as the commander, open the doors, and say, "Go in there, run them over." Then I get fucking shot, but you know it was fun.
Also, one of my favorite moments was when I walked up to Iron to like tell him something, and he immediately just screams to me, "Get down! There's a sniper!" I'm just standing on top of his tank. God, if next time you use tanks, I want the knock-on tanks mod, so I don't have to shout at people. Also, yeah, fuck, Black. I had to run in front of your T-72 to make you turn around to repair that M113 as well in the very beginning.
Also,
Okay.
just a question. Like, on the first hill where you were supposed to defend, why did the tanks go under the hill and not, like, on the hill? Like, you know, where they would actually could get in cover? Because you just all, like, went downhill and got instantly deleted by the T-55s.
Because
Yeah,
our
I saw that.
drivers were,
Special.
I don't know. He just drove down there. I don't know
Mentally
why.
unstable,
He
I
didn't
would
really
say.
thought about it. And I was like, what the fuck are you doing? The worst possible position that we could like be in.
Considering 3 T-55s were coming to kill you, yes.
Uh-huh.
And
from
one
that
even made it
position
on the
I
hill.
was covering the border, I think.
Yeah,
Wait, Caesar,
there
I
was
got a
me in that
question.
small woodland up front there. I just ran up there, was like,
Small
I'm gonna
red
spot
beret,
shit
and
now.
I killed like
Oh,
4 Russians in front of him.
Hey, Vogue,
Yeah, I know.
How did you like the random tank man just coming up on you?
Oh yeah, no, I found that amazing. I just looked left, was like, huh, right, pull out my pistol instead of my SMG and shoot at them.
Yes, that's a tank man.
Yeah, no, the best thing was, right, there was a shit ton of like enemy infantry on the road in front of me that weren't shooting me, so I just ignored them. So I told them, hey, if you put up the infantry here, they might be able to shoot them. And then I look back over the hill and just see all of them dead in the street. Like, none of them were alive.
By the way, reviving tanks is a really bad thing.
Yeah,
tank, and I shot it like from 1 kilometer away. It was trying to kill us.
Black, you had a question? Or
Oh yeah, and another thing. First off, Quinn posted a fucking thing where he created something to fuck us over. Then he just sees our fucking allies fucking strike.
No, see, no. That was me driving it. I wanted the AI on the back to shoot you, but the AI on the back got distracted by the helicopter. So Kryn hopped in the gunner seat and tried to kill you, but the helicopter killed us and then killed you as well. So I claim that as my maneuver kill.
Also,
and I was a second short to shoot you because my gun was already pointed at you.
Yeah, but
also, what I loved is that one of the tanks in the very end locked onto the healer.
That is literally a direct kill as well, isn't it? It's not even like.
But yeah, CZ, my question was, did you like see that fucking smoke wall I did, like in the middle?
Yeah, yeah.
And then
I
we
think
got
so, yeah.
fucking flanked. Like really. Fuck off, you massive dickhead.
Whose
Like
idea
really,
was
like,
it? Oh,
Cece, I
sorry.
shit you not, like, this, like, 2 seconds before I got fucking downed, I said, I'm so glad, like, that, you know, I'm so surprised that it's actually protecting us that well. And I fucking jinxed it.
Yeah, that's why I learned myself never talk positive about something.
Yeah, no, you don't. You just don't appreciate anything. You're always in a bad mood, and you always think things go to shit. That's how you play Arma there. Yeah.
Precisely.
You don't jinx stuff. Might call me
That's how you play Arma
superstitious,
with
but
a human Zeus.
But also, if you check the gift that Quinn posted, you just see, like, how the fucking bomb from the fucking helo just hit us
yeah,
perfectly. Like,
your
what the
fucking
fuck?
turret went flying.
Oh yeah, one thing that
Yeah.
annoys me was at in the middle when the enemy was changing from gray camo to white camo. It was kind of confusing when there
Yeah, I
were
saw that.
people on the left, and I was like, "Is those friendly?" After I shot down like 5 people with a headshot,
So
are those friendlies?
So
Because they're
okay.
white, so I stopped shooting.
I had that
So
one point as well.
it was a because it was a mix between border guards and the attacking army. So the border guards were gray, or well, the East German or Polish gray camouflage, and the army was white.
Why didn't you want that in the briefing? That's something you should know.
Nah.
I mean, we just fired first and then went, it might be.
Exactly. I just made sure to stay behind the tanks most of the time anyway.
I think my favorite moment was when I finally had to switch to gunner because Madman just couldn't play anymore because the FPS had just gone for him. He was like machine died. I mean, I felt it too because I hit like 0 at one point, and so did Cake.
I even had one major frame drop.
Wasn't it
It
just
was,
the Vios fucking up?
yeah, it was only really when I started gunning that it became a problem. But yeah, there was a building, and we'd just been given the order, like the decision was made that we were just going to clear the other part of the town, and that was that. And Barlow goes, right, we can move out. And I see the one little guy come running up the stairs in this like 4-story apartment building. And I just go, right, I'm just going to fucking level that heat round straight into the side of it. Reload. Dude, see that he's not fully dead. Second shell goes in. Half the building falls down.
Also, who was the...
I've killed like 3, so I fired 2 more and it killed like 8, I think, in total.
Who was the one that was, when I was with the truck really close to a tank, and he basically shot his gun right next to me?
That was probably us. We were usually by the truck.
Yeah, I think it was you. I was basically putting the truck into a safe location because the infantry was already... Well, I thought beyond phase line 2, because they said, like, oh, we're coming up to the phase line 2 now. That was 5 minutes prior. So I thought, like, I can put a tank over here, just, you know, far in front of phase line 2, so we don't cross it. Should be out of vision. And just random infantry, 2 random infantry, just ran out of a building, like, next to me. And I was like, what the fuck? I shot one, I tried to shoot a bullet, saw my mag was empty, ran behind it and played Ring Around the Rosie to reload my gun. And then, as soon as I basically got him into my eyes, I was about to shoot the tank shot. I didn't go down until 15 seconds later, randomly, because lag.
Also, one of my favorite moments was Mac being fucked by that SPG, and then like tank destroyer, and me then turning around, seeing the leopard directly aiming at some person that later turned out to be Barlow and just gunning them down because there was enemies right next to him.
Yeah, that was fun.
Barlow, you talk about by the truck when there was the one guy on the corner of the truck.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, while I was stuck out of the crew hatch, I'd seen the guy, and he'd like fired a couple of rounds at me and walked right past you, and then I told the tank to go back, and they go, no, it's a friendly, it's Barlow. And then Madman was like, and I'm like, no, on the other corner of the truck. Turns the gun, sees him, and goes, I'm on the MG, pulls the trigger. It wasn't an MG round, it was a fucking tank shell.
Yep, it was a tank shell. I could tell. The blast of the thing downed me.
We thought you were going to be dead immediately, but like you walked up behind the vehicle and you were still talking to us, and then you just collapsed. So we weren't sure if you'd been shot again or if it was actually the overpressure.
No, it was most likely you. I didn't get shot. There was no other bullet sound.
Yeah.
It was just literally the backblast that took 10 seconds to register.
But it was a long while because you
Also,
walked all the way around.
Another
Well,
thing that was
I
very
have to
confusing.
go. I have to get up early tomorrow for work. See ya.
Be safe.
What was very confusing is when I was in that woodland, like in front of our line in the very, very beginning, the tanks made bullet crack noises and not like tank shell sounds. So I just said like, I thought like enemies were shooting, but no, but those were just tanks shooting over my head. Really weird.
Odd. I think the bit that really confused me was the fact that like we hung back on the firing line, then finally got the call to advance up, and it kind of was a bit of a shambles getting off of the first firing position because the tanks were all out of position because they'd been repaired and stuff. So we went in the wrong order, but we just about managed to get something going. And then we went up and we stopped before the checkpoint to give the infantry time to go in. And then we got like we had to engage the checkpoint because the checkpoint fired at the first tank and damaged it, I think, but it hadn't disabled. So we engaged the checkpoint, and then from there we sat around for a little bit longer, and then I think there was a call to go in, and then we carried on. We then carried on up to phase line 2, basically, and then radioed for sitrep, and the infantry say, we're approaching the border. And Varla goes, what border? Because he just drove past us in his truck. And they were like, the border to the town. And we're like, which town? And they go, the first one.
And I was like, how? like they said they already had, and this is what I said, things were slow. And I understand there were only 6 people, but the way they said stuff made me think they already moved into town because they already had the, they earlier said we already basically cleared the guardhouse, we're now moving in. That was like 10 minutes prior before we moved in, well not 10 minutes. So, maybe they were all downed and had to heal first. If that was the case, they should have called so. Because then I knew we would hang back a little bit and give you cover fire.
We had a lot of downs.
Yeah.
The whole time.
And I fully understand that, but with the comms, the way you things were pronounced were sometimes giving us a really different indication of what was actually going on. Which is why, as soon from the town, I basically got Buddha to get lots of eyes on you guys, because that was the only fucking way for me to know where you guys are at some point.
Like, what I did most of the time, before I just did resupply shit at the end, was figuring out where the fuck people were. And just so I know that the helicopter won't shoot them.
Yeah, that was really good, because I was afraid of that too, and I was actually literally about to ask you to get that FFA, and then I just heard you call it in, and I was like, okay. FFZ, sorry.
When Black came back up in the new T-72 after he'd been knocked out, Wooders had like within the last couple of minutes had just put the free fire zone down. So the T-72 goes rolling by and he's like, "Hey, we're back on station." And blah blah blah.
No, I put it down after the T-72 got hit. Because exactly.
No. It was after. Yeah, I know. But they came back in the next one.
Yeah.
And they came back in the next one, and they were like, "Right, we're back on station." Blah blah. And I was like, "Yeah, all right, no worries." And then I had this sudden panic. They were going to reoccupy their original position, which was in the free fire zone. So I just like radioed it over. I was like, "You might want to stop short, just because there's a free fire zone over there."
Yeah.
And they parked on the edge of it, like right on the edge.
Making my job easy, yeah.
And I was like, well, if they get hit again, that's on them.
Also, what I fucking love, right? Just check, like, fucking went on the Arma page because it's on sale. 106 friends already own this game. Thank you, Steam.
By the way,
I'm pretty sure I'm responsible for 20 of those. Anyway.
Buddha, are you friended with me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, otherwise I would say let's make it 107.
Guys, I fucking found the clip. The fucking sacrificial clip.
Post it.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Post it. Fucking.
That last fucking. How we lost our last fucking T-72. That's. Yeah. That one.
Oh, this thing.
Also, was that not the building with the potato cannon as well?
Yes,
yeah,
it
that
was.
I'm just so sad we didn't have the infantry because I had so many fun plans and I actually was really.
Yeah, no, it would have been so much better with infantry. Yeah.
Also the tank we saw flying at the end.
I do think there's something to be said in the next meeting. You literally looked at the box. You literally looked at the box there.
Yes, they did.
They fucking literally looked directly at the box at some point in the tank. And now you see it again, the overworld's box. It's so clear. Oh my god, how did you miss it? How did you miss that flashing orange box, basically?
No, what I just found so incredibly funny was like I remember the T-72 had like a lot of ERA on it, right? And like when we were at the resupply after they got killed, like when we were all like clumped up, I just looked at the tank and just realized that by our helicopter fucking shooting them, they just got downgraded.
All the ERA was gone.
Yeah, all of it was gone. You don't get ERA anymore. Fuck you.
Also, do we feel bad for Carlo having to do all the recommendations?
No.
Okay, let's add more then!
He has had more than enough time to fucking do it.
I agree, so let's put more recommendations in.
So no, wait, so Carlo has made this whole, I don't have time anymore, I'm not gonna use for the coalition. And then he has made 3 other Discord servers where he makes missions. Like,
yeah, I know.
That's
what?
Yeah, because they have 105th Special Operations, and like it's got all of
There's
this
also this fucking
effort that goes
SCP
into
thing.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
also, I offered to do the recommendations, and he's literally just fired me like within the last week. So, you know, yeah, they could have been done. But, hey ho.
Yeah, I think I deserve Distinguished Service Ribbon 1 for sacrificing myself as the commander for the mission.
I think Wooders needs the.
do we have Logi ribbon? I want that. If we do.
Can we get a bullet smudge?
Buddha, I think I will.
Every fucking mission.
Buddha, I think of getting you the bravery one, the for extreme heroism, for literally just walking in the middle of the open alone multiple times.
Multiple times, yes, I know. I'm not sure how I didn't die there. Also, what I loved is I ran like to that woods up front, like in the very, very beginning, and I was like, "Hey, you can move the infantry up here." And Bala was like, "Yeah, Mac doesn't want to move up for the open." I was like, "I just sprinted here without stamina."
I know. I said, yeah, I don't know, but to be fair, Mac's playstyle is careful, and that's fine. You know.
I would say, like at the very end, I saw you in the middle of the field. I was like, "Oh, it's going to be fun if I shoot."
Yeah, I know. I love the me pulling out my rocket launcher and shooting you like directly. Then our helo shooting the thing, and then you fucking shooting me.
Yep.
That was great.
I would also like to award Wooders with the Go Touch AstroTurf award that we like to give out because
what is
I
that?
thought but basically the other day we had a big discussion. There was just like a load of us met at IRL and we had the discussion of the day was does AstroTurf count as like actual grass for the purpose of Go Touch grass? And now we have a medal which we give. And you have. I thought my time on Arma was bad, but recently you have spent 89 hours on Arma, and you're you're nearly at the 5,000 mark. Mate.
So do you know what the best thing about that is? Those about 4,600 hours of those were in the last 2-3 years. Mainly because making a mission every Saturday for like 2.5 years straight. Also, a lot of times Arma's just open a background or like Arma Tools is open when I do modding shit.
This was my problem because I've got 3,000 hours in 3 years. So
yeah, it's a lot. The worst thing is it's not all wasted time because I learned genuine skills from this, which is the worst part of it all, or the best part depending on how you look at it. But yeah, no, when I hit the 5,000 mark, I'd have to start drinking heavily again.
well, you're 12 and a half hours away from the 5,000 mark.
Yeah,
can
that'd be 1 week basically. Hang on. I know that I've got someone on my friend list who has more. Where's Whale? Where is he?
You are the highest person.
Can I quickly make a suggestion? I put it in a suggestion too, but I think it got overrun already. I earlier put in a I put a suggestion into having a ribbon for if a whole squad is doing exceptionally, but then nobody's like above and beyond. Usually they don't get a ribbon. Know what I mean? But sometimes a whole squad can be like extremely effective and all do like above average, and still get nothing. So having just a ribbon for a whole that is squad wide that is maybe smaller that a whole squad can get if they did it exceptionally might be a good idea.
Yeah.
The entirety of 3MGF that never gets any medals.
You guys are the problem. We already established this.
You know what often is the problem with 3MGF? They just do their job and that's it. And ribbons are above and beyond.
There's people who have command medals who've like been here less time than me, have definitely platoon commanded less than me, have definitely platoon commanded smaller ops than I have.
I was already thinking of getting you to the squad. The only thing is there was a little bit of things missing, so I actually wanted to ask you everything that happened later because I was thinking of getting you at least the squad leader ribbon because technically you were still a squad leader. Even though it felt more like a platoon because you had 3 tanks.
It is platoon because tank platoons are very smaller. It's weird. I don't fucking know.
I don't know either.
What I realized recently is like how with like joining the fucking Muslim coalition, some other ops I've like done fucking platoon lead and company lead and that like I recently rejoined like an op of like a group I haven't played with in a while and had like what 25 people and weren't used to that at all and struggling with comms and so on. And I just realized how fucking like far we have come.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is he?
How many kills did the pilots get in the end? Because I think they did a lot, didn't they?
They did do really well actually, and they were there when we
Yeah.
wanted them to be. Like,
Yeah, they had like a perfect
honestly
precision strike on a T-72.
I am so. To be fair, you could lock onto tanks and shit with that. But what I find very like they did very well. I'm just surprised no asset stealing, like no role stealing between the tanks and the helicopter was like an issue because normally it is. But
I think the thing here is because we were working as an actual platoon rather than working as like just random tanks. Because when you just have a tank that when you have 1 tank or maybe 2 tanks chucked in and they don't work with the infantry, it's just shit. Like,
Yeah.
they just kill everything. But today, like, even when we were fighting as 2 tanks on one side, for instance, one of us had one angle covered and the other had the other angle. We were always like, I mean, we're a mechanized unit, so we're used to that sort of stuff. That's why I like doing these things, and I love having a platoon.
I set up the base ID to make tanks and we basically have to work together, which I think was really well done.
By the way,
I think
but
it's
even
still...
even the
sorry.
I was just want to say, you go ahead, then I'm gonna go.
No, I was just gonna say even when we weren't necessarily supporting the infantry, just the tanks supporting the tanks, there was this overlap or this communication or teamwork, which just meant that it meant that we weren't like 1 tank killing hundreds of enemies. We were 2 tanks working together to kill like 50 or something, you know. But it was still fun.
Black, if you could go into pictures and highlights.
Yeah, by the way, what do I want to say, right? So there's this person I play with called Whale, and he's got 7,530 hours in armor. Fuck you.
I mean,
530.
I'm just gonna run Arma some random times, not review play, just to get some hours.
a lot of those hours is just having armor open the background, but a lot of those is mission making, and a lot of those is also just playing ops.
That's how mine started, and then it's gone down recently. I think I'd probably be about 4,000 if I'd kept up like running it in the background as I used to.
Oh, yeah. No, I don't have it open that much anymore, but when I do like modding shit and then something else comes up, I still have to launch up.
Also, with the bouncing tank, did anybody die? When we had the tank just suddenly fly out of nowhere.
Oh, that was me, and nobody
died. Okay, if somebody died, they could have gotten an armor ribbon. Well, fuck you then.
But Madman was scared for life.
I did not see you at all. Like, I was so confused because of your grey thing. I was like, is it enemy or not? But I got instantly shot.
I find funny how I had no idea that was actually you, but then I was like, oh wait a minute, we don't have fucking face masks on the Soviets. You can see my confusion. I look at you, I look back, and then I look at you again.
The
Also,
fucking MP5 is very effective at like fucking 500 of like a long way. You know, it's 9mm, but it works like a rifle.
Susie had loaded it with the AP cartridges, so they are incredibly overpowered.
Oh no, yeah, I fucking put a AP in my MP5 and I like smoked people up 200 meters away. It was great.
The fact that you could actually zero how fast your bullet goes is fucking beyond. Oh yeah, I read like what.
But don't worry, Wooders, you're not quite the worst on my friends list. My old platoon sergeant has more than you. So.
I do not care.
But yeah, Aaron, I must say though, like even though like there were a fuck ton of comms and stuff like that, we still managed to cooperate pretty well together for the most part.
Yeah, that's what I said.
We have a fuck ton of comms. You had a fuck ton of comms. I had my crew talking over the intercom 24/7 to the point that I actually turned the intercom off, and then they were still screaming at me. I had our short range radio going. I had Barlow and Wooders talking over long range, and I had Marjon in Discord trying to fix her armor, trying to get it.
Yeah, what happened to Marjon?
Shit to me as well was like, Madman and I were like, Madman was helping Marjon, got yoinked into armor. Then I started helping Marjon, got yoinked into armor. Didn't find her on any Discord because I would have just sent her the fucking mod pack like that. And I was like, fuck, I'm already late as it is. CZ, can you do that? And then I just see in the distance CZ telling Ian to take. It's great.
I did it immediately because I'm a good boy, but you know.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I would have done it if I would have found her that easily.
She has the same issue I have with storage on the main drive, but it's gone a bit funny because it's got 2 armor folders, so it won't let her move stuff to the drive that has all of the spare stuff because it thinks there's already armor on there, even though there's not. And like her normal drive has part of it there, and then there wasn't enough room basically to finish putting the last bit of global on, so it went a bit funny and kind of corrupted, and it's just it's a massive mess.
Yeah, the worst thing is that it's not even armor, it's just Steam fucking. Like Steam game folders are like, and workshop folders are just painful. Oh, yeah. Also, I find it funny at this point that when somebody goes into the workshop folder, like if somebody wants to see how many armor mods they have, right? I know the like Arma 3 workshop folder ID off by heart at this point.
What was it? 10751?
10, yeah, 107, and then something else, yeah. It's definitely a 10 and a 7 there.
Yeah,
that's how I spot it, yeah. God, that's sad. Even more sad that in the past couple of weeks I got like 26 hours in armor tools as well.
Anyway, I'm gonna head out as well. Catch you guys later.
Have a good one.
No, man.
I have so many clips to do.
Speaking of fucking gathering more time in armor, I still have to make a mission for next Saturday. Fuck. And I still have that one fucking 40k I've been wanting to do, but I just had to organize a server.
Yeah. You still make missions? You don't just let your players ruin everything immediately, so you just don't care? Afghan last time?
Wait, what?
Leaving
What are you
the
talking
VIP
about?
behind.
I'm confused.
Extracting without actually completing the objectives.
No.
So what the funniest thing is, despite JTK's reputation, we have like after we sat down once, right? Like all the people that organize and be like, yeah, we want to like change some shit. We have continuously like increased in quality and like teamwork and shit like that. But we're still known as the fucking village idiots.
Well, I think the new village idiots might be MKW at some point because I love them, but they're idiots.
Oh, no, we're also idiots. Like, So we had a training mission, which
That's
was essentially
fine.
us refreshing some stuff because we had some people that didn't know CAD Medical, etc. And we've got this guy in our group called Robin, and he's got this wonderful. He's just blind when it comes to uniforms because he has unintentionally shot a friendly when friendly said woodland and the enemy had desert camo, and he genuinely just doesn't like recognize that. So what happened during the training up? He just sprayed down a friend. No, he's not colorblind even. That's the funniest shit. He sprayed on a friendly, and he was like that friendly was lying on the floor. I'm not sure how familiar you are with CAD Medical, but he literally had every single complex injury you could get, like both types of like complicated fracture, pneumothorax, etc. So that's how like one person got their medical tax by fixing her.
But yeah, I mean, Valo, you're right. I mean, we do have Fico, who is an Arab, and when he goes on a fucking suicide bomb, he cites the Quran before doing so.
And we have MC just running halalalala in some units before. It was great.
Fucking hell, yeah. But
Do you
also,
finally
like, the
use
fucking
Ace, by the way?
fact, like, but I must say, like, map reading was kind of hard because it was just all white. So, like, doing the shift, like, left mouse thingy didn't work out that well because you couldn't see anything because everything was white. But yeah, it was fucking funny when like when Iron was basically begging us to come back, like, Perry, can you please come back?
My crew was screaming at me, going, "They're going the wrong way. They're still going the wrong
Was
way."
that not this week's mission, but last week's mission, right? When we had like we split off in the very beginning, and like the whole first platoon, I think it was, or second platoon, one of them just followed the other platoon, and we told them we just saw all the small cars behind us turn around. It's great.
Oh yeah, yeah. That was a few weeks back, wasn't it?
It was a few. I don't have a concept of time at the moment, so.
No, I mean, did you mean when the convoy was fucked up, so the whole convoy was turning around?
So the one where we had the 3 hinds fucking us up.
Yeah, that's the last one.
That's the last one, yeah.
Week.
It was the very beginning.
And the week before, like the first one we did when we had to go to the edge of the border, Effie didn't know where he was. Well, the driver didn't have a GPS, and Effie didn't really know where he was going, so we went the wrong road,
the whole
and
convoy.
The whole convoy had to
So
turn
the best
around.
thing about that was, right, I was like, because I just reset my PC, I was fixing my settings, right? So I'm just done with that, and I see us just like driving into something, triple check our map, and then we just exited. I was like, this was the objective we had to go to. So we turn around,
That's what we'd all said.
drive into the middle of the town, thinking, oh, this is safe, and then we was it CZ and I got swamped by about like 20 Russian fucking paratroopers.
Oh yeah,
that was a good mission.
But
I think we have a
last time you told us to get a better driver, but it was the same driver we used this time.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
No, last time it was me, right? There was another time when people asked for a better driver. That was CC last stop too.
Yeah, that was CZ. CZ asked last stop because, yeah, definitely.
Well, you know what's funny? I asked to someone, hey, guide me, because I'm doing some other stuff too and I can't really look at the map. I asked that multiple times and it wasn't done. That was why I was just like, okay, and then people said, just follow him, it will be fine. Okay, I will. So I followed them.
The fucking best thing about that was he said that after you guys went to the other side of the compound we started in, like didn't find the exit. It was like, this is not gonna go well. And then like you were forward like 2 minutes, and we just turn around and see all of you not splitting off where you're supposed to and following us, like these fucking little ant fucking Trabant vehicles.
So yeah, the op we did the other week, which is the one that I'm hounding Panzer over the other day, which shows the competence of 3MTF. Basically, we had a load of people bail out, and we did like a small special forces op, and it was our special forces people. It should be a fucking silver by this point. Yeah, they had to go through these back alleys, which they did really, really well. The building, like the corner clearing was superb. And then they had to put this plank down, which I tested so many times, and then in op couldn't get to work to basically climb onto this other building, which we just teleported them across, so it was fine. But they went down, they cleared the building. The two people who'd gone in as the people who searched them, one of them being Marjan, who is part of the Special Forces group, like normally, so should be competent enough. Well, one actually, no, I forgot the bit in the car park. Yeah, they let us. They let a civvy drive into the car park, and then they just stared at each other, and then they just let him go. So he just compromised them immediately.
That is
And
a
then,
very Russian thing to do.
then they went and had a chat with the VIP, but they didn't know who they were actually playing as, even though we play as the same people all the time. But I understand it from Panzer.
Perp King's name is that MSC Perp? Is that correct? Is that the correct one? Perp, the pilot that was MSC. He's from MSC, right?
Yeah. MSC, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, then it is the correct one. Making sure.
Based individual.
They so they like spoke to this VIP, and the VIP was like, "Who the fuck are you?" and wanted to know who they were and like have some ID, which they'd got the IDs on their people, but none of them realised that, even though I'd literally asked for ID. They eventually figured this out after we had a little bit of out of RP conversation. Came back and got the guy, and the guy was like, "Well, I don't have the intel you need to pick up, so it's at my house, so we'll have to go get it." So they're like, "Oh yeah, sure," and they got in his car quite happily, didn't even no concerns, drove off down the road to his compound, went into the compound, and he was like, "Oh, my friend who lives here too has like tidied up the place, so I need to go get my phone, and then I'll ring him, and he'll tell me where he's put it." Which was a bit shifty, and at this point the Taliban then turned up. So they were getting a bit cautious. And the whole time there was like a helicopter with a gunner on the side over the top providing overwatch. They were supposed to stay in the compound and defend the compound while the other person turned up and gave them the intel. But in the process of me putting the telephone on the guy to ring the person, Marjon had come in, not got a reply because obviously I was in the editor rather than remote controlling, which was only about 30 seconds, if that, to the point that I'd come walking out of that building and like tried to speak to them as they were walking out of like the back gate of the compound, because I hadn't responded so like immediately, they just went, "Well, fuck this, we're leaving."
Disconnected from your channel.
So the heli landed in a field, picked them up, and they just left this guy in the compound, even though he'd looked at them and watched them leave. And I thought they'd look back and see him, but nobody ever bothered to grab him and take him with them. So they left the target in his home compound without the intel, got on the heli and flew home. To which the Taliban just walked into the compound and shot him in the head.
Yeah, hey, when
and this was like half an hour into the op, and I was like, "Guys, you failed all of the objectives." So they went back, found his friend. Fortunately, got the intel. His friend then was murdered in the process because he got shot by some more Taliban, and they ended up extracting, saying, "Yep, no casualties, so it was a win, complete win." When there was 2 dead civilians, basically.
It wasn't our casualty.
Like the reason we had the whole training thing is we had like last stop, we had this wonderful thing where we were General's Defense Force, right? We had a BMP-1 where there was one of those hashtag not Ukraine missions, right? So we're advancing down the highway. First of all, the mission maker decided to put mines everywhere, as to where, like, I've told him multiple times not to do that. And then he's told us like, "Hey, you should stay behind the BMP-1 on the like highway, which was elevated," and was like, "We're safer in the minefield," which we were. Anyway, so what happened was I got hit by an autocannon to the face. The guy next to me got hit by an autocannon to the face, and then our medics and everybody else tries to like. This was behind a short trench, right? Everybody piles around those 2 bodies. 2 more people goes down. Nobody gets the idea to just walk back behind the crest of the hill. Fucking brilliant. Other than that, and the fucking training mission, actually I think I've got a video of that. They tried to volley with RPG-26, completely misjudged the range and like hit about 100 meters short, which was very fucking funny. Yeah, just a bunch of brilliant brain dead moments where people just stand in the open, or we've got this one guy that normally just plays press, that played AT, and he ran into the enemy, like towards the enemy, to the point where we frequently have this thing where we just say, right, if anybody up front, like in front of our line, is friendly, you shoot them. Nobody fucking cares. I think our one exception to the friendly fire rule at this point.
I will probably have to call off my stream real quick because, you know, otherwise it will just be forever. So 1 sec.
Sound muted.
Well, everybody that's still watching till now, I don't know what the fuck you're doing with your life because this is 4 hours, but thank you for watching and I hope you have a good one. I definitely enjoyed this. Yeah, take care.